In the world of radio shock jocks, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their audience.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
If you want to put it, feel free. I've done it before. I'll let you go from to Mike. And that's really sick.
This is where entertainment is going.
More audio of E-Rock in the bathroom. They are sick freaks. Can you pop this in? I want to see something squirt out. Aim it over there. This is the worst show This is the worst show I've ever been on.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Oh, yeah, I need my mic.
I saw that.
I had it swung away. I'm like, something's missing. I'm just looking at my computer monitor going, something doesn't feel right.
Only the most important thing for the broadcast.
I can't broadcast without the mic.
Was way over there.
Tool. Good morning.
Good morning.
Jeez.
Time for the Opie and Anthony show. Phones are working. Seemed like there was a bit of a panic about 5 minutes ago. We're all right.
We were panicky Pete.
All right. It looks like the phone number's working. 877-212-ONA.
O-N-A.
On this fine 2 for Tuesday. No?
2 for Tuesday?
How about we play twofers today? Twofers, everybody!
How far?
No, we actually got our own Tuesday thing happening.
Oh, right. Let me see if I could remember.
Try to remember all of them.
Nope, can't remember.
Come on!
Tuesday.
Come on! Tuesday's the big get.
Extreme Camel Toe?
That's Thursday.
Damn it, I knew it was a tea day. Pot Talk Tuesday.
Come on, that's Monday.
Imagine.
I hope you're kidding, by the way.
I have no idea.
It's Tuesday. Tuesday's the big get.
You don't know?
You don't know?
Phone call Tuesday?
That's Thursday.
Damn, the Thursday thing has got me all...
You're kidding, right? You're kidding, right?
No, I wasn't.
Did you sleep on another chair last night? Are you not with us?
I haven't been sleeping for the past couple of days.
You really don't know what today is?
It's...
Rock Scream Tuesday, very good.
Yeah.
What else?
Have a lemon drop Tuesday.
Have a lemon drop Tuesday. Tuesday. Rock Scream Tuesday. And then the other thing that ends with Tuesday. It's that other thing.
Are you kidding me?
Dora's Ajar Tuesday.
We got rid of that one. We can bring it back if you want.
I was making
up your roommate Tuesday.
Oh.
That's the worst fire sound, by the way.
Yeah. And that was that was the short promo. It's Short Promo Tuesday.
Huh?
It's real short promo Tuesday? Because that was a short one.
Well, if the disc was marked right, that was supposed to be the Hummer Tuesday.
Oh, Hummer
sweeper.
Tuesday. Damn.
But instead of Hummer Tuesday, you got the Wake Up Your Roommate Tuesday in that slot. So hopefully in the Wake Up Your Roommate Tuesday slot should be the Rock Scream Tuesday sweeper. Let's see.
It's Wake Up Your Roommate Tuesday.
No,
that wasn't it. No.
Oh my God, this disc is damaged there, E-Rock. Anyway, it's Hummer Tuesday.
Yes.
See, number 6 is Wake Up Your Roommate Tuesday, and number 14 is Wake Up Your Roommate Tuesday.
Now it's Wrong Disc Tuesday.
There seems to be a problem. So it's Hummer Tuesday. It's Rock Scream Tuesday. It's Wake Up Your Spouse Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And Far Away Phone Call Tuesday.
Already a week has gone by since we've taken our last Far Away phone calls? It seems like just yesterday.
I don't think we got to one last week because we were a bit busy, so hopefully today somebody will be calling from far, far, far away. Kevin, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Why are you whispering?
I'm going to be waking up my girlfriend with a good old rock scream.
Ooh, he's doing a double.
He's combining the two.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Too bad I'm not calling from far away.
All right. Are you walking into the bedroom?
Make sure we can hear her.
Ooh. Hope you got that one, Al.
What did she curse?
We didn't hear a curse, though, there, Kevin.
You kind of beeped it out yourself with the rock scream.
Yeah.
She called me an S-head.
Oh, really?
Okay.
See, if you're going to do this, somehow we got to get the phone near the chick so we can hear her wake up. That's the key to this whole bit.
We would have heard your rock scream in the background.
Right.
So you should have put the phone, and that's what I was trying to get you to do before you went into your rock scream. Put the phone near the person that's being woken up, put it near them, and then do whatever you're doing to wake them up. We want to hear their reaction, not what you're doing.
See, we need you guys to be like little producers out there. You gotta produce your little phone call for optimum effect. Kevin.
Right. Yes.
What's going on now?
She went to the bathroom. Not too happy.
All right. I think I'm gonna give you a C today.
You are an S-head.
Yeah, the rock scream was fantastic, but we couldn't hear her, so it kind of takes away from the whole Wake Up Your Spouse Tuesday thing.
Yeah, if he would have called just for rock scream, he'd have been probably a B.
I gave him the C for that. But he went for a combo platter there. So.
Yep.
But he had a funny line, though. He did have a funny line. Did you catch that one, Al?
He did.
He had a good one there.
All right, I'll give him a C- then for the funny line.
Well, no, you gave him a C.
I know. That's what I'm doing.
I'd bump the whole performance up to a C. I'm giving him a C.
A C? All right.
A C. Because the rock scream was really good. The wake up, not that good at all. Funny line, extra credit.
Actually failing at the wake up part because we don't hear her waking up. See, this is radio.
Yeah.
He knows he woke her up. We don't know that she woke up.
So you're giving him an F on the wake up.
F.
Wow.
But a good solid B on the rock scream.
Okay.
And then he came back with a nice line after he messed up the whole thing.
Extra credit for the line. Yeah, I bump it up to a C. I give him a passing grade there, C.
All right, I said C.
It's very harsh.
Yeah, we are. It's early.
If we don't grade these people harshly, they will take it for granted.
Right.
But he didn't know that she wouldn't yell.
He should have put the phone near her. He should have known that.
You got to produce your phone call. We're not there to do everything for you. You got to know how to produce your own phone call.
Right, produce your
call. We're just trying to produce our radio show. You got to produce the phone call. Oh, no, what's up with the Space Shuttle Endeavour? Oh, boy, they're showing gouges all over this thing.
Oh, no. Oh, see, that's the hole that might be a problem.
Huh? Well, have they fixed the hole in the Space Shuttle Endeavour?
No, they're doing other stuff. Yeah. They're just, doing what they were supposed to go up there for. They'll think about it later. It's like when you get somewhere to a party and your car breaks down right in front of the house.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm going to go to the party. I'll worry about it later.
I need a few beers, a couple burgers.
I'll worry how I get home later.
Going to socialize a little bit and then... Right. And then I'll change the transmission.
And if my car burns up in the atmosphere, screw it. At least I had some fun, got some things done.
You think they're just on the space shuttle going, oh, God.
It's got to be hard to concentrate on your work when you're thinking, I could burn up on the way home.
Yeah.
This is great. Special Endeavor.
Stupid Spatial Endeavor.
Special Endeavor.
Spatial Endeavor.
Spatial Endeavor. See, Jimmy's laughing. He hasn't even heard the phone call yet. We got to play the phone call for you a little later, Jimmy.
I didn't know what that guy was saying until yesterday when you actually said Endeavor.
Yeah.
Spatial Endeavor.
Well, for fun fact, Friday, he decides that he's going to give us a fun fact. And he talked about the fact that the Space Shuttle Endeavour was built with parts used from the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Excuse me.
And every time we would try to talk to him, we'd go, excuse me. What I'm saying is, and then we kept quizzing him on what he was talking about.
We got it. I think we played it this time. Last time we played it, which is a radio no-no. But
at least get a little bit of it in.
But Jimmy hasn't heard this yet. This is the phone call from Andrew, I think, from Brooklyn.
Yes,
Andrew from Brooklyn. Here it is. Let's go to Brooklyn. It's Andrew. Andrew, what's up?
I have a fun fact too.
Yeah.
So the Space Shuttle Endeavor. The Space Shuttle Endeavor. The parts that the Space Shuttle Endeavor was actually built.
Wait. The what?
Space Shuttle Endeavor.
The
Space Shuttle Endeavor.
All right, wait. It's hold on. There's something wrong with the phones. Andrew, right?
Yes.
All right, Andrew from Brooklyn.
Yes.
Okay, you're on the air. What's up?
Space Shuttle Endeavor. That spacecraft was actually built to replace the Challenger, and
something about the Challenger.
Huh?
Andy,
I can't hear.
What?
You can't hear him either.
No, what ship was built to replace it?
I said Endeavor was built to replace Challenger.
Challenger.
Great.
Special Endeavor.
That guy's great.
Isn't he fantastic?
All I want to do is listen to him.
Special Endeavor. Apparently so did we. It went on for 20 minutes.
Well, it continued there. That was just a warm-up.
You're going to have to start over. Sorry.
Sorry, Andrew.
Go ahead.
This sounds really interesting.
The Space Shuttle Endeavor, the shuttle that replaced Challenger Endeavor, was actually built with spare parts from the shuttles Discovery and Atlantis that were left over when they were finished build.
From they were finished build. The Atlantis?
No, I said Space Shuttle Endeavor. It's spare parts. The parts that were used to build it. Excuse me.
Yes.
The parts that they used to build the Space Shuttle Endeavor came from.
Said it again. Special Endeavor.
By the way, we got to play the third clip, and I'll tell you why. Because I was listening to this over the weekend, and stupid Bob Kelly ruined the whole bit.
Did he?
Because near the end of this clip, you'll hear Bob Kelly go, "Say it clearly," or "Speak something."
No, you dummy.
And then he finally says, "Space Shuttle Endeavor." Perfectly.
He ruined
and
the
bit. And a bit. We could have done this for us. We could have done this for a half hour.
We've still been doing it.
Listen, this drove me nuts over the weekend because I'm like, why did this end? And then I realized Bob Kelly goes, "Speak clearly," or something like that. And the guy was on to us and said it perfectly.
Bob
Listen.
know better.
Sum it up. So the what replaced the what with the what?
Endeavor replaced Challenger.
Wait, what's Endeavor?
Space Shuttle Endeavor.
Right.
And the material that they used to build Space Shuttle Endeavor were leftovers from Discovery and Atlantis.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wow.
So the space shuttle in what did he say?
Endeavor?
Endeavor.
Endeavor.
What is it?
Special Endeavor.
What is it again? You got to be clear, dude, and say it loud.
Yeah.
Space Shuttle Endeavor.
All right, Bob. Okay.
All right.
Thank you for that.
Well, it is Fun Fact Thursday.
Mush mouth.
we all learned something from Andrew in Brooklyn.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Andrew. So you notice how right away we had to go, all right, thanks, Andrew.
Yeah.
Thanks
Bit
for
over.
that. Bit over. Thanks, Bob Kelly. Speak clear. Why would you want him to speak clear? The whole bit was for this to go on forever.
Bob Kelly couldn't be dumber.
Dumber. Why would you tell the guy to speak clear?
Bob Kelly. Bob Kelly.
And the things to say, that is probably the last thing you want to say to the guy.
It's the reason he's on the phone is that he can't speak clearly.
And the longer it goes, the better it gets.
Yeah.
Bob is made from the parts of a sea lion. Without porpoise, without flippers. There's no flippers.
We're having so much fun. And then he goes, speak clear. And then he says it, and we're like, all right, thanks for that. Oh, well, thanks for the fun fact. I guess time to move on.
You know, you should punish Bob. You should have shaved like the remaining body hair he has, and then taken his nude body and covered it in warm oil, and then everybody just bullwhipped him until he passed out. A good bullwhipping.
So there you go. Now, Jimmy, you're on board.
That guy's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Official endeavor.
Maybe if he's listening, he could give us a call today. Andrew from Brooklyn. He's a star. He's a star in the making.
Special endeavor.
I have to say quickly, I'm tired of the kiss that the soldier gave the nurse. I don't care who it is.
Enough.
Hey,
every 10
morning.
years or so, they drag this story out, and it's a big story.
It's the big anniversary of the kiss,
Is
though.
it?
Yes.
Every morning, I'm subjected to this stupid kiss.
Because they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out if they found the guy.
Do you see that's...
And it looks like they have found the guy.
Good.
Good for him, yeah.
Let him kiss a shotgun like that so I don't have to look at him anymore. Enough of this guy.
It was a big moment for our country, though, the kiss.
It was very moving.
I don't know. I think the big moment was a couple of weeks prior.
The big moment was the celebration.
When those two mushroom clouds billowed up into the atmosphere.
No, only one was needed. One was just for good measure.
One was a fine, hey, look, we don't just have one of these.
We got two, and storage is expensive.
And we can build another real quick.
Just in case you think we used our only one.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, were you mistaken. Well, that deserves a kiss in the end.
Yes.
War is over.
Come here, doll. It's wonderful. Sure, we barbecued a nation, but let's kiss. The mushroom clouds have barely gone away. They've barely dispersed into the atmosphere. But I want a kiss from you. Who knows what type of radioactive cloud is circling the globe? We could be being sprinkled with radiation as we speak. Just have a lucky. It protects against radiation.
Yeah, we didn't take that into consideration now, did we?
No, we didn't care.
That the Earth was going to rotate and eventually we were going to be in the middle of that crowd.
That's right. We had to win the war. We dropped one. Whoop, still moving. Drop another.
I wish I could do the voice. Let's kiss for the shadow people.
Yes, kiss for the people that shadows are burnt onto the sides of bridges. Wonderful. Let's get a home in Levittown and reflect how we barbecued a nation. Why didn't we celebrate that this year?
Huh?
There wasn't a big celebration of the dropping of the A-bombs, was
Because
there?
it was a weird year.
Oh, it's an off year?
What year was it again?
Only celebrate the big ones? 45?
40, yeah, so what? 62 years ago?
46, fine. 45.
40.
August.
40. 40. I'm going to go with 40. I think last year was a big one, wasn't it? No, 2 years. All right. Let's go with 45. So 62 years.
Yeah, 62.
That's not worth celebrating. We'll go with 65, though.
Japanese take the day off. They probably don't celebrate it in Japan.
No, they don't celebrate that. They usually have a somber day of like reflection and the whole no nukes thing, and then people protest that we were the only nation to ever use nukes against another nation. Blah 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 blah. It was different times. It was World War II, for God's sake.
But we gave
them, win it.
We gave them a great infrastructure.
Yeah,
they got the best infrastructure in the world now because of us.
We were also the only.
They had to start from scratch.
We're also the only nation to ever end a war. Like that.
Lickety split.
Boy, dude, you've never seen a more definitive end to anything.
We certainly didn't want that one dragging on any longer.
We will never surrender. All right, you got us.
Wow, that was impressive.
August 6th, 1945.
That's right, because it was April 45 that, the Fuhrer. That whole thing ended.
He died, yeah. I'm sorry.
So then, a few months later, we were like, hey, let's not drag this out. Concentrate all our efforts in Japan, and let's get rid of that.
Can I ask a question really fast? We're looking at live traffic here in New York. I know you're somewhere else listening, but there's a van.
Oh, that idiot.
blocking 2 lanes because he's on some weird angle. Why the hell wouldn't he get out of his stupid van and push it to the side? And that would automatically free up a lane. Does he think he's that important because his car broke down on an angle? Why wouldn't you get out of your van and maybe go, hey, someone help me push this to this lane, and then everyone else could get through?
Nobody would help him. Everybody would just
no one helps. That's
the
sure.
idiot who stopped behind him. They all just honk.
I'm thinking he should push it himself.
Well,
I'm thinking while he was still rolling, he should have pulled off to one side, maybe. You know,
but he's on an angle.
Get a half a lane.
Just blocking 2 lanes
He's
today.
blocking like the ass parks his vet in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Taking up 2 spots.
Those cars get spit on and back in the day, keyed on.
Keyed.
You think you're cool where you take up 2 spots in a parking lot? If I come around, something is going to be left on your car.
Park far away.
Huh?
If you want your car in a spot without other cars around it, park further away and walk your ass to the store or whatever the parking lot you're in. To get a close spot and then take up 2 spots, you're asking for it. Or you asking for a car door to open up and go wham!
Usually it's a loogie on the door.
The door handle.
The door handle.
So when he opens it, he goes, what was that, a bird?
Loogie's on the windshield.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A nice lunger. Hey, lunger.
With some solid product in it.
Wonderful.
All right, we're just getting started. Lots to do today. So I guess we failed with Wake Up Your Spouse Tuesday. We're going to look for another one of those today.
That one failed. We got a couple of faraway phone calls, but
Ontario,
we'll get to those.
Canada.
Is he really far away?
And Hawaii. Well, we'll find out next, okay?
There are people listening in Ontario, I believe.
Yeah, through XM. That's not too far.
Yeah.
Hawaii's kind of far,
though, that's far away, and I don't think you could get us on broadcast or satellite.
Or the internet, because there's a lot of water in the way. You can't.
The internet, you could get us absolutely.
No, they don't have the internet yet in
They got to tune into the Hawaii frequency.
No, they got their own internet, but they don't have it connected to us because the water's in the way. What happened?
What about like when we get them from Europe? There's water in the way there too.
Oh, they got like that the channel or something.
Oh, the channel?
Yeah, so they can put wires through the channel.
Depending a lot on that microphone in front of you today for people to believe you.
Why do they have interstate highways in Hawaii? Oh, it's one of the oldest gags in the book.
Yeah, where are you going? They should just drive them off the end of a lava cliff.
They have no reason for the internet. All they like is bright shirts and awful music. We like coconuts
and ukulele music or whatever that is.
The little guitar.
Yeah, that Don Ho guitar.
Why would you play that when you could play a regular guitar?
Because it's Hawaii. Everything had to be smaller to ship over there.
Is that? Yeah.
I got a microphone.
I like it. Let's just make up stuff
Let's
today.
make up stuff about Hawaii, too.
We're going to just make up stuff today because...
it's make up stuff Tuesday.
Boy. Dude, we can't add anything else to the
about
Tuesday.
Hawaii.
Make up stuff about Hawaii Tuesday.
No.
Just make up stuff about
all right.
Our states.
All right, if you got your scorecard at home, it's Make Up Stuff Tuesday on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Make Up Stuff Tuesday, but you got to make it sound real. You can't just come up with some stupid...
Make Up Stuff Tuesday.
Do you know that in Hawaii, homosexuality is mandatory?
See, that's going a little far, Jimmy.
It's true.
I know it's true. That's what I'm saying. You got to make up stuff.
Well, now...
You can't just blurt the truth out.
But for the rest of the show, the only people that are going to be in on this gag are the ones that are listening now.
Right
for the rest
now.
of the show, we just make up stuff, but don't... And then we don't acknowledge that it's Make Up Stuff Tuesday.
Oh, and then people get angry or they try to
you
correct
watch.
us or the listeners, because if a listener is listening now and he calls up and makes something up, someone's going to call up and go, dude, that listener sucked. That was made up. That's fake.
And then you, the listener that's listening right now, you help us out. Because someone's going to call later and go, dude, homosexuality is not mandatory in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And then you will call up and then maybe using a Wikipedia or some ridiculous thing, you help us out.
Do we defend the listener? Like if a listener calls up and says something and it's made up because he's listening now,
right?
And then someone calls him on it, do we go, no, dude, the guy was right?
It's Make Up Stuff Tuesday. From this point on, whatever is said is the truth.
Okay.
Whatever is said is the truth, and we have to pretty much defend it.
Did you just make that up?
What?
Is that the truth, or is that a makeup? This is what Captain Kirk used to do to get to every alien. He'd beat him with logic. But if I'm lying and everything I say is a lie, then that has to be the truth. But I said I'm lying.
Right.
Love that one. Smoke comes out of the ears. People freak out.
Look, Make Up Stuff Tuesday.
Make Up Stuff Tuesday.
After the break, we don't even say it's Make Up Stuff Tuesday anymore. Just the stuff will be pouring in.
I don't understand.
And then other people that are tuning into the radio will be scratching their head like, wow, I'm learning a lot of weird stuff today. I had no idea about. And then they'll call and go, that can't be true. And then another listener will call and go, no, it really is true. My buddy told me when he was overseas that he saw literature on blah, whatever.
Back it up with some
help us
bogus
out.
facts.
Yeah.
I don't understand why we don't even have a sweeper for this.
We will, within minutes. It's, but then if we play the sweeper...
Oh, Christ.
All right, hey, if Tim's going to give us a sweeper, he's got to do it within 5 minutes.
It's got to be before the break.
Well, no, we have to break, but maybe right after the break.
I mean, before the break ends. Like, right after the break, we got to play.
But see, if we take a break in another 8 to 9 minutes, a lot more people are joining the program. So do we let them in on it? When we're going to have to, because we have to play the sweeper.
We got to play the sweeper.
All right. Well,
if he has one in time.
He better have one in time. It's Make Up Stuff Tuesday on the Opie and Anthony Show. Hey, good morning. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The ONA virus spreading across America. Well, we got a sweeper. That means it's official.
All right. I knew it.
It's Make Up Stuff Tuesday on the Opie and Anthony Show.
That's it?
That is it.
But he didn't make anything up and add it in.
He didn't have time. Because this is the last time we mention it for today. That it's Make Up Stuff Tuesday.
You should have said something like, it's Make Up Stuff Tuesday, and this is the last promo I'm ever making. And that would have been like making something up.
And that would have been it right there, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now we got to make up something really good.
Okay.
And then we got to go with it for the rest of the morning. And we're not going to tell people it's Make Up Stuff Tuesday. So if you're listening now, you're in on the gag. People tune into the program as the morning goes along, obviously.
Someone's saying, why don't we say, Cigarette Sam is saying, Make Up Stuff Tuesday, let's report the mayor of Boston is...
Hey.
Why don't we leave that alone?
Hey.
All right. Steve is straight.
I laughed a little too hard at that one. Sorry, Steve. Hey, it's also Rock Scream Tuesday. I mentioned that because we're getting lots of requests for the Terry Schiavo one that was made by one of the fine listeners. This is really, really good and twisted and wrong and just not right. Hey, this isn't it.
Wow.
What?
It has confused every clip we play Tuesday.
Why would you hand me this?
Why, Iraq?
I wanted a Terry Schiavo, and you hand me this.
What'd you hand him, Eric? Why did you do that?
You know, Iraq's IQ could get him into Mensa. Seriously, I mean it.
Why would I want that when I'm begging for
Oh, look at his eyes. He gets all puppy dog when his hero yells at him. Oh, don't make that face at Opie when he turns his head.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Hey,
It's make-up stuff.
All right, here we go.
What did you call him?
I called him Mumps Neck.
Why are you calling him Mumps Neck?
Mumps Neck. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
Maybe he's got a sore throat today, and he's just got a swollen throat area.
Certainly does. His throat is sore from having fish lobbed into his mouth.
I laughed a little too hard at that one, too. Sorry, E-Rock. But now I feel better about myself. Here's the Terry Schiavo for Rock Scream Tuesday.
She was doing a good rock scream.
It's great, though. That is really funny.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, what's going on with this UFO video?
Oh, my God. Have you seen this?
I finally took a look.
It's a UFO over Haiti.
Yeah.
And so some people are hanging out. I guess there was a party going on, and they're videotaping. And then something gets the guy with the camera, gets his attention, and two UFOs, which, I mean, you can see, they are obviously some type of flying craft, fly right overhead and continue on their way. And you just see it. It's amazing. It's some of the clearest, best footage I've ever seen of UFOs ever. This should just break the whole UFO thing wide open.
Well, it's a oh wow, look at that.
Look, you seeing it?
Yeah, I see
Look,
that.
Dude, that's we've been visited from space, from aliens.
See, I want to.
There's no other excuse.
People are viewing this thing all over the internet. It is way past viral. It's millions of views at this point.
Yeah.
Many different versions. You're looking at two UFOs clear as day.
Look at that. They come from behind this palm tree,
right,
and then right over the guy's head that's taping it. He does a good job of holding the camera because a lot of times UFO footage, it's all shaky, but he does a pretty good job of holding the camera steady, even though he must have been very excited to see this.
Well, there's something about seeing something very unusual that makes the camera person just lose their minds. You know, the Bigfoot footage comes to mind.
They just, they hand the camera to Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve, damn it. He's dead.
Michael J.
I meant
Fox.
Michael J. Fox. Damn me.
And then at the end of the video, look at this big other stupid UFO that comes in. Wait, there's this big clunky UFO. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, big clunky one.
What
do you mean?
Oh, look at this awful one. They go away now, and then the other one comes.
Oh, no, that's the Foundry Music logo.
Stupid Foundry
Jesus,
logo.
Steve. Like it's your exclusive video. The thing's all over the place.
If it was over your house, it would have been an unidentified phallic object.
Oh, but I'm waiting for... Take the heat off of my stupid joke.
Special Endeavor.
Everyone's laughing again.
It's the Special Endeavor. But I don't know why the president hasn't commented on this. World leaders haven't gotten together to comment on this video because it really confirms that we are not alone. Yeah.
It's fake.
What?
This is what sucks about living in this day and age. People can make these videos now, and now it's going to confuse everybody when the real UFOs start flying around.
See?
And no one's going to believe them.
No one's going to believe a goddamn thing.
This is so fake, but very well done, to the point where people are buying into the fact that this is two actual UFOs flying over Haiti. This is
huge arguments going on the sites YouTube and Break and every video site. Huge arguments going on back and forth that it's real, that it's fake. It's fake.
It's so fake.
The whole scene is CGI'd.
But now the UFO people, they know that now they're safe to fly around all over the United States because now people will be like...
The UFO people?
Yeah, I don't know what they're called. Like, we're Americans. I don't know what the UFO people are called.
They're UFO Americans.
They're just UFO people.
Be nice. Words hurt.
Until we label them, they're just UFO people.
Bunch of Mars lovers.
Watch your language. Green people will come here and have us thrown off the air.
I like to call them UFO people.
These UFO nuts will argue about this. I watched a Roswell special last night. It was an hour I was up watching it. And despite all of the evidence that has come out against them being UFOs, and I always wanted them to be, but it really does look like they were not UFOs.
Some type of weather balloon.
They still won't stop.
No, they won't stop. They're drawn to it like...
It was something that was used to test. It was to monitor Soviet nuclear tests, which I do believe.
But wasn't it hoisted up by balloon?
Yes.
Yeah.
But not a weather balloon. It was,
okay.
It was a balloon for testing.
Yeah, it was always something about those stupid Soviets.
So they'll argue this. No matter how much proof is given that this was CGI'd, they'll scream that it wasn't CGI'd.
Well, yeah, they're the whole 9/11 thing.
Here's what you do.
That's all you have to go to, the stupid 9/11 conspiracy theory people.
I know.
I mean, if they're convinced that we blew up the Twin Towers, of course they're going to believe this is real.
There's another video out there on YouTube and a few of the other sites called 9/11 was an outside job,
right?
Instead of an inside job, and some kid who doesn't do it very well, but there's a couple of moments in there that are pretty funny. It's talking about Building 7 coming down, and he goes, this was not hit by an aircraft, yet it fell. He goes, I cannot understand how a building that was not hit by an aircraft can fall. And he switches to this picture of one of the towers coming down from another angle on Building 7 and completely hitting the front of Building 7. He goes, it just doesn't make any sense that this building fell down. He he could have done a better job, but there were a couple of moments in there that really,
you know what though, he's
rip
onto
apart
something.
That stupid loose change.
But he's onto something now. Someone will take his idea and really make it good. But this UFO video over Haiti getting a lot of talk on the internet.
If you go to www.e-
oh boy,
on software, e-onsoftware.com.
Okay.
That's what did it.
How do you know it was this company?
I did my research last night, and right on their front page is an example of that palm tree setting and the sunset, and they have other examples that you can click on and see videos that this program does, and you'll see that this program was used for this.
Know what's funny about this UFO video over Haiti? The poor people are going to believe it.
Of course.
The poor people are going to really believe it.
Yeah, oh boy.
That's what it comes down to. The poor people. They're going to think there's UFOs flying over Haiti.
They'll think it was bringing them medicine and clean drinking water.
Stupid poor people will buy into it.
Right now they're all dancing on garbage, happy it's going to come back and take them somewhere special.
Thank God.
But it's a great day for the UFO people because now they can fly around America. People will be filming them like crazy, but then everyone will be like, that's obviously CGI as well.
They, yeah. Now, some guy, think of the poor bastard that really sees a UFO now.
Yeah.
And has a great HD camera, can keep it steady, gets a great shot of a real UFO flying over his head. And people will be like, oh, yeah, well, obviously you could tell that's fake.
Yeah, remember that Haiti video?
Yeah, that looked good, too.
Same thing.
And it probably wouldn't look as good as the Haiti video because it's real and it's not CGI. You know, like in the movies, stuff looks really cool that in normal life doesn't look that good? Mm-hmm. That's what it'll be like. It's like, oh, come on, the Haiti one's better than this.
Well, now you're going to have to just catch a UFO person and collar them.
You need, aliens now.
You're going to have to catch one of them and put a dog collar around them.
Walk them around?
Until the authorities come and pick them up.
Yeah.
Let's
Poor
say
little fella with a big head.
Big head, big eyes blinking. Blink, blink. Getting all dried out. He needs gallons of Visine down here.
What are some of the comments that go along with the UFO video from Haiti?
Oh, my goodness.
Is there a lot of people buying into it? Or is it? I would imagine it would be like 75 no way, 25% yes.
Well, you go to
if I had to guess.
If you go to the oldest ones first, you'll get
holy crap type of
responses. Like oh my god,
yeah,
it's real.
Yeah,
that was sweet. Oh my god, there's some freaky stuff going on. The government has all sorts of craft like that. Yeah. And then you go to the most recent ones, and they're onto it. So it's like fake. If you look closely, it's the same trees.
Hey, why are we going to go to the movies if we can make the same crap at home?
This is the same kind of effects used in the new Battlestar Galactica.
What?
Notice the same kind of zooms and off-focus shots.
But seriously, Ant.
Yeah.
If you can make this crap at home, why would you want to go to the movies? Why would you get excited for the next action?
Someone's got to write some compelling stuff to go along with it.
Yeah, but most of the stuff isn't compelling that they write.
That's true.
Just
you got to be a computer nerd.
Hey, we got a guy that actually saw a UFO once. It's Joe in New York. Joe, what's up?
Hey, Joe. It's Joe in New York. Yeah,
how you doing, man?
I actually saw a UFO when I was, 7th grade.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's not like I tell everybody. It was just me and my friend hanging out 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, lying out, just talking. And then there must have been 100 shooting stars that day.
Yeah.
And then we went back out in the house. As soon as he went in, there's a UFO maybe about 200-300 feet above our heads. Huge. No noise, no nothing. Nothing crazy like Close Encounters, but...
But you saw something there?
And you have no doubt in your mind that you saw a UFO that night?
100%. Never doubted in my entire life.
What about...
Because it was so low, it made no noise. Could not have been a helicopter. Could not have been a plane. It just... And then it was so fast. I mean, it was slow when I saw it. I ran to call my friend. He came out. By the time he did, it was like 90% over the building.
Were there lights on it or something?
Yeah, we were a 2-story condo, so it wasn't that high. And we went around the corner running, and then it was gone. Nothing.
And you weren't able to get a camera or anything so you could get some documentation of this thing?
Nah, it was 7th grade.
7th grade. You pull out his phone camera?
Yeah, good point. Or good point.
I'm like 36 now, man. They probably didn't even have digital cameras back then.
When you told people,
it was big.
Did anyone?
Did
anyone? What did you say?
I don't know. I was just commenting on how he kept interrupting you.
Yeah. Did anyone believe you?
My friend did, because he said he saw the tail end of it.
Right.
I never really believed that he saw it. I think he was just saying it because he wanted to. He wanted to say he saw it.
Oh, he wanted to be a part of it.
Aw.
Yeah.
Little creep.
Nice friend.
I told my friends and family, but that's about it.
You ever tell the authorities? You ever tell anybody?
Nah, I mean, just really close friends.
Yeah, that's gotta suck. Back in the day, if you saw something crazy in the sky, you couldn't film it or anything, and then what do? You tell the authorities, and they're like,
"Here's what I saw."
And what are they gonna do?
They'll call you a liar.
Yeah, thanks. We'll make a record of it.
Yeah. All right. Well, take this down, and if we got any other reports,
right?
Kook.
Yeah.
And they got a nice coat for me, straps in the front, right?
Yeah. All right, Joe. Thank you for your story today. Yes.
How awful would it be if we realized that there's another civilization so advanced that the only aliens that come here are the dummies of that society?
They just know to bypass this crap hole.
Like the aliens that are so advanced, like these are the retards of their society.
Yeah.
So we finally see them, and they all have big heads with Pete Rose hairdos, and they've come for our Jello.
Let's go to Eric in Colorado.
They meet with the president, and he goes, "Tell me about your world." They go, "Ah."
Yeah, well, we're like the crappy, like the truck, like the monster truck shows of space. Like the only the white trash and the morons come to see Earth. It's like a bad amusement park.
How do you know?
And like the real upper crusty aliens, they never would be seen dead here.
They go vacation.
They go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And this is just a crap hole. This is the giant ball of twine of the galaxy.
It's the seaside heights of the Milky Way.
Yeah.
There you go.
Asbury Park.
Let's go to Eric in Colorado. Eric.
Morning, boys. Love you. Love the show.
Yes, Eric.
Yeah, I heard a news story about 3 or 4 hours ago on another radio station that supposedly somewhere in Nevada late yesterday afternoon a semi hit an alien.
What?
Wait, in Nevada?
In Nevada, I guess it happened on. They call it the Alien Highway. It runs north out of Vegas. But
yeah.
Supposedly, a truck driver was going along and he hit a alien. And I'm not talking a Mexican illegal alien. I'm talking
right.
Why do they call it the Alien Highway?
Because supposedly you see a lot of UFOs along this highway.
A lot of truckers, I guess, see a lot of strange stuff driving at night and everything. So, tractor trailer hit one, and that's just breaking now? That story?
Well, I heard this story, like I say, about 3 hours ago on another radio station. So, it's probably true. I don't know.
Well, if anyone else has anything on this, please give the show a call, 877-212-ONA. We'll start Googling and see what we can find out on this.
Did you hear that they had captured an alien?
Thank you, Eric.
They captured one. Apparently, like he slipped in the milk aisle of a Pathmark and hurt his knee. And he said, "I'm from another world," and he's now suing.
All right, we got to take a break. A lot of UFO calls coming in now.
Yes.
I don't know what that's about, but
Art Bell.
Hey, by the way, the UFO video over Haiti.
Yeah.
Al will definitely link that on his show rundown.
Oh, who hasn't seen it? My God.
923krock.com. Go to the Opie and Anthony page, and Al Dukes does a nice show rundown every day. And he adds all these links of the things we're talking about. So this link will definitely be up there today, okay?
Yeah.
It's Opie and Anthony. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. I've just been handed another sweeper.
Oh.
He's slightly behind. But he doesn't know what we're talking about at any given time.
It's an official alien sighting.
Hey.
On the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah, we got one of those today. There's a story coming out of what, Colorado?
An official alien sighting.
Well, it's official if it's on our show.
Yeah.
A little story coming out of Colorado we're trying to get to the bottom of.
Yeah.
Some trucker may have hit an alien last night.
It's on the road that runs
the
up
Alien
to Area
Highway
51.
Like
yeah,
that?
they call it Alien Highway.
Yeah.
And apparently an alien was struck on the highway.
The extraterrestrial highway, I believe it's called. Route 375. There you go. We're getting a little more info as we move along here. Hey, we're getting lots of requests for that news clip of the news anchor laughing.
Oh, yeah.
And not the one you know and love from this show,
Muttley. Snidely, Whiplash, and Muttley. Your anchors. Those are professionals. Jesus.
I was thinking about that clip. We've probably have played that over 100 times.
Yeah.
And it's still not old.
It's their laughs.
It's just, I could still listen to that.
They're great.
No, it's the new one that came in yesterday, just in case you weren't listening yesterday, at a horrific truck accident
Yeah, this story just gets worse and worse as he keeps telling it, and he just can't hold it in.
And for some reason, he starts cracking up. The guy's out in Nebraska. It's Jay Warren of WSLS.
A fire crash leaves 3 people dead. Police in Nebraska say a rental truck carrying 2 people lost control, crossed the median, and collided head-on with a semi-truck. Both trucks burst into flames, and witnesses say there were several explosions. Excuse me. The 2 people in the rental truck and the driver of the semi. This is a sad story. Excuse me. Were killed. Crews say they had fires contained in about 10 minutes.
My favorite part is the 2 people in the 2 people in the He can't even continue. He's just going to stop dead in his tracks.
What an ass.
Can you explain what happened?
We're still trying to find out. No one knows.
Did someone drop a gasser right before that story came up?
Now that's something that could have happened.
Maybe it was the Otters holding hands.
Crash of the day on the Cross Island.
Yeah, so?
Wow.
Hopefully one of the Otters was involved with that. I hate those
that's got to hurt.
Otters.
Well, we talked about this a while ago. When you do morning radio, you get to see Crash of the Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the first stories they do every morning. It's some horrific car accident on your highways.
And they love to show it.
And by the time most people are awake and watching the news, they've already moved on to other news and they've cleaned up the accident site.
Damn, another Long Island home invasion. I hate these. Why aren't they at my house?
You want them to break into your house?
The last thing they would think of is, oh my God, this was the mistake we were talking about that we shouldn't have made.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because you got to figure.
So why don't you just
when some guy is doing a home invasion, right?
Yeah.
He's like doing it, and then they run out, do whatever they do in there, terrorize, murder, or even or just rob property, whatever they're doing, and then they leave and go, God, this is so easy. This is so easy. We just go in, we do that. But when all of a sudden they see that flash from the business end of a shotgun, that last thought's got to be, oh, damn, I picked the wrong house.
I got a great idea.
Oh, damn. Yes?
Great idea.
What?
Give out your address.
All right.
Watch the action ensue.
Watch the war start.
Yes.
No.
Just get it over with. Get it over with.
No.
You want to shoot an intruder so bad, why don't you just get it out of your system?
Nope. I don't want to shoot an intruder. If there was one in my house, I would do what I have to do.
Your trigger finger is getting very itchy.
I would do what I have to do in compliance with the laws of using deadly physical force. That is what I would do, my friend. But I'm just thinking of the mindset there. That's got to be kind of we've done this so many times and never had a problem, and now, look, any minute now I'm just going to have the shotgun loads just go right through me. I see that flash.
And their last thought would probably be, why am I hearing German marching music? It's 4 in the morning.
He probably flips a switch.
I'm being shot by Himmler.
His first thing is he jumps out of bed, flips a switch, so there's just German marching music all over his house, and then he runs for the shotgun. Time for action. You're insane.
Ready for action.
You're absolutely insane.
That's it.
You actually looked at the TV and you were bummed that they weren't near your neighborhood.
No, I feel bad for the families. I feel bad for families that don't take these things seriously and arm and defend themselves.
Yeah.
Arm and defend yourselves. Because you know damn well when they're tying you up with that phone cord and ready to ravage your wife or daughter, the one thing you're thinking is, I would love to watch this guy's head explode like a watermelon at the end of my shotgun. That's absolutely what they're thinking. But you don't have one. Now you got to sit there and hope for their mercy. Screw you. I'm shooting first.
Do we have Anthony's neighborhood music all queued up and ready to go?
Oh, what?
See, but you live here. Nothing happens here.
It's a wonderfully quiet neighborhood.
Nothing happens.
Surrounded by people that are Jews. I love my Jewish neighbors. I love them. I'm surrounded by them. All over the place. Jew.
And you know they're watching out for you.
They watch out.
They're watching the whole neighborhood. You don't even have to blink an eye.
You know what?
An eye.
Some communities call it community watch.
Right.
My neighborhood, we call it busybodies. But they have the same result. They're peering out their windows. They're looking. seeing who's there and who shouldn't be around. And they, get things done. They call up.
Can I raise my hand?
And it's wonderful.
I'm raising my hand. Can you use
meticulously manicured lawns?
Yes. Could you use the word ogling?
They're oogling.
Is it?
It's ogling.
Oogle, ogle, ogle.
I say
they're
ogling.
doing all three.
Well, I know how to like write it in a crossword.
You
that good
can't
enough?
pass by one of my neighbors.
Yeah.
In your vehicle without them looking at you. Like they look at you like, who are you and do you belong here? And believe me, they have a system for knowing, just at a glance, if you belong in the neighborhood or you don't belong in the neighborhood. I'm not sure what this system is. I'm not privy to it yet. But I know that in my neighborhood, my Jewish neighbors that are all around my neighborhood all have a system because they've lived there longer than me. So they could just by looking know if someone belongs in that neighborhood or doesn't.
Like if he appears to be a potty-mouthed Italian, maybe?
Well, I would think if some Italians moved in, there would probably be a problem. Not me.
When are they going to try to get you out of the neighborhood? When are you guessing? When are they going to get brave enough to go, all right, look, we got to get together and get this guy out?
I think they look at me like some kind of a freak show. I'm some kind of anomaly they could live with.
You got them all scared. You'll leave in the middle of the night. You leave in the middle of the night, you come home by like noon, and you live in a really nice house. They're like, man, he's doing something illegal.
I'm not sure if they,
Oh, here comes the drug dealer.
Maybe they don't know. They think I'm dealing or an organized crime.
Here comes the drug dealer.
Here comes that Italian, and you know what they're all into? Organized crime.
Dude, you should, make videos.
Oy vey.
You just leaving in the morning by just piling shovels in the back of your truck. And
rolled up carpets.
Carpets, shovels.
That would be funny.
And lime.
Lime and shovels.
Yeah, and then at noon you just unload your shovels, your carpet.
Make sure to make a little noise. Like drop some stuff and go, oh, hey, what are you doing? I'll go dropping the shovels. You see some lights click on around the neighborhood, and the curtains open up, and they're like, what are they doing? Harvey, what's going on out there? I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah, because there's some people in your neighborhood, they know who you are, but there's others, they're trying to figure it out. They're like, he leaves at 4:30 in the morning, comes home by noon?
He's putting a rolled up carpet in the back of his truck? What is this? Oh, hey! And then just kind of look at him real quick, and notice that I see him looking. They close the shades. Close them quickly! Oh, my goodness. Who should we call? The police? Don't call them. Don't get involved.
You should have Club Soda Kenny, just for a goof. Walk your perimeter for a week straight.
Just walk around the property.
Right, just walk around the property.
Just looking at people.
Walk
sideways.
The perimeter. Just slowly walking the perimeter for a week straight.
No, they'd water his head thinking it was a patch of bad lawn.
A retarded scarecrow.
Hey,
and by the way, the neighbors
scared dope.
Yeah,
the neighbors already don't like you. They want to. Who's the odd man in the new home that gave the children Deutschmarks for Halloween?
They loved them.
Hey, we went off on a little tangent there, but I was talking about the otters holding hands. We played the news clip of the guy laughing.
Yeah,
and you said, "Why is this guy laughing?" I'm saying maybe they played the cute video of the otters holding hands right before the dumb,
But that's not funny.
Truck crash.
Or entertaining. But it's got over 7 million hits.
Well, we went to the otters holding hands thing because the UFO over Haiti, on one side alone, has 1.5 million views, something like that, closing in fast to 1.5, and then we're like, what is wrong in America? And then Bethan points out that the otters holding hands video, which is beyond viral, has 7.7 million views, and it's the most boring video.
When I first heard of it, I thought there was going to be something exciting. I don't know, like the otters are holding hands, and a predator, some type of killer whale, perhaps, I don't know, comes up and bats him 50 feet in the air and then swallows him whole.
Yeah.
That would have been good. But as this video goes on, you realize it is two otters on their back holding hands, just kind of circling in this pool. And that's it.
And humans like to see this because they're thinking, wow, they got some of this human stuff in their little otter brains.
They're adorable, and they're holding hands because they're having a relationship.
No, it's two otters that just happen to get tangled up, and they were too lazy to untangle as they're floating on their backs.
You think that's
it? That's all it is.
I'd like to jump in that water with my elbow and give it to both of those otters across their chests.
That big, fat otter belly.
Yeah.
I want to pet it. I just want to pet it like...
See, look.
It would go... with smack because it's all wet.
They just unattached. That's it. They were floating and they unattached. That's all it was. They weren't holding hands. Why are people watching this video?
Because it's what they call adorable.
No, it's not.
Girls like it.
You know what that otter should be holding? A plugged-in toaster. I'd like to give those otters a nice plugged-in toaster.
Have some toast, otters.
E-Rock, you have the worst timing ever.
Yeah.
I don't even think you're awake when we do this radio show. Dan goes quickly and points to the screen like, look, something's happening in the otter holding hands video. And at that moment, E-Rock decides to scroll down to read comments. And what you missed, E-Rock, if you were actually looking at the video, was the one otter reaching out to hold the other otter's hand again.
Oh, it reached back out for him.
See, here it is in slow motion. Reaching, grabbing.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, boy. Now there's something going on there.
Yeah, what's going on there? Why are they holding hands? Must be some kind of thing they do just to float better.
A survival thing.
Yeah.
So sharks don't eat them.
Nothing to do with.
By the way, it's two male otters.
Really?
One's
funny.
One's tucked.
A couple of Hawaiian otters.
little known fact about that video: it's two male otters.
One's noticing that one has a wide back.
Two otter robes.
All right, here's your news. Really, really fast. Still no sign of the miners. They're so dead. They're so dead at this
now. Some people are insisting, and especially the mine manager, the guy that runs the joint, that there's still a chance that they could be alive.
And they're drilling a third hole as we speak?
Why aren't they drilling like 5 holes at the same time? Why isn't the whole miner community getting together and getting all their drills out and drilling like 5 holes at a time in 5 areas where they might be? Because I heard they drilled like 2 holes and it took a hell of a long time. They drop a camera down and realize they're not here. And then they said, we're going to drill a 3rd hole in an area where they were instructed to go if there was a cave-in.
Yeah.
It's like, wouldn't that be the first place you drill? Like the place they're supposed to go?
Turn the whole mountain into a buddy booth. How many holes are you going to drill?
Bunch of holes. Fella, psst, you in there? Psst. They still have a sense of humor after all that time and just drop a hog through. All right, they're okay.
You got Karl Rove there stepping down at the end of the month. Whatever.
So he wants to spend more time with his family. Bush has 17 months left.
Yeah.
How bad do you want to be around your family? You can't wait a year and 5 months.
That is the universal excuse for something's up, get out.
How fun is your family?
I want to spend more time with my family. No, you don't.
He wants to get out early. The approval rating is just horrendous. And
Bush wants to leave.
Oh, Bush
He'd
wants
like
to leave.
to just say, I want to spend more time with my family.
You're
the president. Where are you going?
I was reading in the paper yesterday that Bush is on track to take more time than anyone else, vacation time.
Vacation time?
Than any other president.
I haven't seen him do anything. He just...
What was the last thing he did?
That didn't involve, like, the speeches about the war.
What was the last thing he actually did? There's other things you can do.
As president, yeah, you'd always see the president with the pen. Take the pen.
Right.
He'd have the pen and he'd be like signing bills and things. That's what he does. He'd sign things and then he'd sign it with a bunch of pens and then they'd clap and he'd hand the pens out and there's some other leader next to him or somebody and he's signing things. I never see Bush doing that.
Yeah.
You never see him doing anything. Nothing's getting passed. They just kind of... Everybody's doing nothing. They can't get along anymore because the Democrats and Republicans are completely divided. And he just... It's speeches about the war. That's all we get. And more bodies. And not enough aggressive tactics over there. Too many rules to abide by.
You know what, though?
Those poor bastards that one guy gets shot by the sniper. And they lure 5 more soldiers into a booby-trapped house and blow the house up. Now, how the hell are things like that happening? We should be carpet bombing.
Mm-hmm. Well, they have robot technology, though.
Lots of robots.
I saw the video.
The robots.
They're working on the robot thing now.
Predators.
To fight the wars.
Predators flying up there, and then they got the little robots on the ground.
You saw the little robots on the ground?
Robot holding the rifle.
But can't you just hold the little robot's arms if you're in that area?
Got to get up to the robot first.
And you think the technology's good enough where there's no way you get close to the robot?
Know. You got a robot with machine guns on it.
I'm thinking you sneak up behind the robot, grab its little robot arms.
Sneak up.
Then what? Then what?
Sneak up on him.
Or just push it over. How's it going to get back up?
You don't drop him in while with a parachute behind enemy lines. You point him towards the enemy.
Throw water on him. Watch him rust. Just stop.
It's the Tin Man.
Watch it go over a rock and just fall over on its side. Then what? Then what? Then what happens?
I don't know.
What do we got on Carl Rove? That you had a little fact about him there, Jim.
A factoid?
Oh, yeah, that his father, I don't know if it was his natural father. I don't have the paper open to where it should be. But it says here he was his biological father abandoned the family, and he had an adoptive father. And I think his adoptive father announced he was gay in 1970, divorced his wife, and she committed suicide in 81. It's really
weird. That'll keep you stable.
But when you think of how like anti-gay the Bush administration is, and like how many apparent tie-ins they have, like with Cheney's daughter, and with his, I guess, was adoptive father.
That's a bit hypocritical.
Yeah, it's silly. Maybe there's probably a better political term than silly.
I think that might be why they're so against it. You know. Because they think his adopted father pretty much, in his mind, may have been responsible for the death of his mom.
Oh, all right.
Right.
So he might not like the gay people.
Just for the heck of it, what's your name, sir?
Peter Fitzgerald.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rose. Oh,
Patrick Fitzgerald.
Patrick Fitzgerald. All right.
What?
Well, we just want to ask you some questions about.
Well, we could go right to the.
What is this?
Oh, this
we could go right to the meat of the whole thing.
This is so bad.
Who is that? Who is that?
I don't know.
He was some master of ceremonies that was talking with Carl.
And was
Rove.
Carl trying to improv when he said Peter and Patrick?
Yeah.
Trying to be funny?
Yeah. It's the correspondence dinner down there in Washington,
where he does the rap.
Is this for? Okay, I think this because he's trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
My dad's queer.
Here we go.
Kick it!
Carlo.
Oh, sorry. Jeez.
Yeah! Now listen up, suckers. Don't get the jitters.
This is the MC.
Rose tears the heads off of critters. That's true. It's cruel to see, but he's gonna be about animal cruelty. He's a man. He's a treasure trove. Tell me, what is your name?
I'm MC Rose.
That's right. He can't be beat because he's so white from his head to his feet. But he will rap.
It's actually the MC is doing the rap.
He's doing the rap,
and Carl Rove's just doing that silly white man dance.
And he's going, "I'm MC Rove," and he's doing the worst white man, black man dance. It's horrid.
When you give him a chance, look at him move, doing a rapping dance. That's true. He's a dancing resident. He is the sidekick to the president. He's going way above. Tell me, what is your name?
MC Rose.
MC Rose.
He's rapping and chilling and showing his charm. He will do it without fail. Get out his gun because he's shooting quail. This man will never stop. Look at him jumping up and down, ready to hop.
Oh, he's going to jump up and down.
And guess who loved Hog? Yup, his pop.
Ready to hop. He's got so much to prove. And tell me, you never saw this man move. Doing the dance, the Carl Rove dance.
Yeah.
Doing the dance, the Carl Rove dance. Dancing and talking.
And having fun. Look out, Mom, she's got a gun.
Time for a little shock with the Colin over there doing the old beatbox.
Sounds like his dad in the front seat with another gentleman. That was Mother when she peeked in and saw it.
You were such a helpful treasure trove. Tell me, what is your name? MC Rose. And see him later hanging in the cove. But tell me, what is your name? MC Rose. Doing it right, and he really strove. One more time, what's your name? MC Rose. Give it up for MC Rose in the house.
Oh, I want to apologize to the black community. I'm sorry. I don't know why we have. I don't know why we have to wreck your music like that. I'm really sorry.
You're absolutely right. An apology is due.
That is embarrassing to everyone that's white.
I'm MC Rove.
No, it's funny. Like old white guys, they want to do a rap bit.
Yeah.
And they're so out of touch. They think that's like a rap bit. That's a rap bit from 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
The community's not rapping like that anymore. I'm sorry.
You want Rove? Yeah, we got him. And his pop was a sloppy potty bottom. MC Rove. Chocolate rain, MC Rove, and here's his mommy's brain. Chocolate rain.
His father's in a rest area again.
Chocolate rain. Daddy likes to maybe pull a train. Chocolate rain.
Every stupid radio station playing Chocolate Rain now, too, by the way.
Mommy's blood going down the drain.
Chocolate rain.
Facial endeavor.
Oh,
yeah,
endeavor.
Of course. All right, we got to take a break. Hey, what's that video that you put up there? The cats having fun? How many views on that dumb thing?
13.3 million.
13.3 million cats having fun.
Well, it's called Funny Cats.
Funny Cats.
Funny Cats.
Oh, it's cats doing funny things.
13.3 million views.
Well, this is why America's Funniest Home Videos did so well, too, because this is pretty much a bunch of animal clips.
Right.
Doing wacky things.
Yeah, well, this is what we like in America.
It'll be a funny cat clip.
Funny cats.
The cat, got creepy Oscar the cat just sleeping on an old person as they expire. That'll be a funny cat clip. As he dozes off and they put a toe tag on the old thing and drag it out.
Funny Cats, 13.3 million views. Ugh.
Hey, when we get back, we do a tribute to Brooke Astor. I know our listeners really have a soft spot for her.
For Brooke Astor.
The old socialite who died at 105.
Yes.
Jeez.
We also got to get into the Van Halen announcement.
Yes, that's huge.
And we want to start a new contest.
Yes.
Guess what city the meltdown will happen? Well, we got some audio from their press conference.
Where the tour ends with fisticuffs.
We should guess what city the meltdown happens. Let's get the tour.
Wait, should we break it up into what city Eddie starts drinking in again?
Right.
And then what city...
fisticuffs start.
Fisticuffs start, and which city just the tour ends.
Yeah.
So drinking, punching, the tour's over.
Yeah, let's get into that as well after the break. And Vince McMahon, his storyline is just terrific.
What now?
Another wrestler died overnight.
I'm MC Rove. Chocolate Rain.
We lost another wrestler, Crush. And Vince McMahon was too busy with his new storyline where he has his daughter, Stephanie McMahon, telling his father, Vince, that his illegitimate kid is a WWE superstar.
Well, I hope it ain't Crush. His illegitimate kid is a superstar?
A WWE superstar.
Stupid Vince.
We love stupid Vince, though.
Yeah.
It's Opie and Anthony. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. We're heading to D.C. For Friday's show. The day before the O&A traveling virus hits Washington, D.C., or actually the Washington, D.C. area. We're actually playing in Virginia.
Yes. At
the Nissan Pavilion. What do the people need to know if they want to, see us live there, Jimmy?
Well, if they want to see us come in and see the studio, there's a limited amount of seats. We're going to be doing car crash comedy. So email live@xmradio.com, and in the subject line, put Opie and Anthony. And with Ron Bennington from Ron and Fez, I'm doing Unmasked that night. So if you want to come to that, again, there's about 50 seats available. Live@xmradio.com, and in the subject, put Jim Norton Unmasked. So, you'll be able to get into at least one of those, hopefully, or possibly not both. But make sure you email, because it's the only way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Limited seating, folks.
And tickets are going really, really well for
all three of the final venues.
Yeah. So tickets still available for Saturday's O&A Traveling Virus Comedy Show. 8 or 9 comedians you know from the show. You got your O&A Village. You got the tailgating. It's an all-day event. We're very excited. We haven't done a big event in Washington, D.C., I think, ever. And I broadcasted live there a couple times over the years, but this is the first big event.
And I screwed up. Car Crash Comedy we're going to be doing in the studio, but to contact for Car Crash Comedy, you don't have to send one of those general emails. This is Sam@FoundryMusic.com. So anyone who's doing Car Crash Comedy, I think, will be able to get in, or hopefully. What? Yes, Dan?
The Sam addresses if you want to participate as a comedian.
Yeah.
In car crash.
That's
okay. Not if you wanted seats. I'm sorry. That's
Oh, no, I meant as a comedian.
Oh, now it's all confusing for everybody.
Sam at foundrymusic.com if you want to be a car crash comedy comedian.
Yeah.
And hopefully win a spot like that little fella did in Philly.
Well, I got a call from Kid Chris, but I wasn't able to return his call yesterday. Kid Chris, of course, works at WISP.
Indeed.
In Philly, and that little fella wants to back out. He's panicking. So Kid Chris wanted me to call the show yesterday and give him some business. Why would you panic? It's a great opportunity. What do you want to do? Open mic night for the rest of your life?
Stop.
You get to go in front of, he's going early, so probably a few thousand people easily.
I'll tell you why he's panicking. He's 2 feet tall and he's never had free sex in his life. He has to panic.
Do we have his number? Can we get him on the show today? Do we still have that guy's number? We met him down in Philly when we were broadcasting live, and he was the first winner of Car Crash Comedy. He's a little fella who has to pay for sex, and he goes to massage parlors all the time, and he was hilarious. And we gave him the opening spot when we hit the Philly area tour, and now he's backing out.
Thought he would have done good.
Yeah. I think he would do well. They would like him.
I don't know what his deal is. We got to get to the bottom of it and see if we could help him out. Hey, we got to play this clip again because we got some info finally.
A fire crash leaves 3 people dead. Police in Nebraska say a rental truck carrying 2 people lost control, crossed the median, and collided head-on with a semi-truck. Both trucks burst into flames, and witnesses say there were several explosions. Excuse me. The 2 people in the room... The 2 people in the rental truck and the driver of the semi. This is a sad story, excuse me, were killed. Crews say they had fires contained in about 10 minutes.
Well,
he's trying to talk to himself. This is a sad story, excuse me. Like, what's he telling us?
Yeah, well, we finally got an explanation. We got Sean from Tennessee on the instant feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Opie, the TV station with the laughing anchor, released a statement saying that the anchor was laughing because a staffer made rabbit ears behind one of the cameraman's head, and the staffer has been released from his duties.
Oh, my goodness. For making rabbit ears? That old gag can still get you in trouble?
Who laughs at that gag?
How old is... I know, who's laughing like a retard over the rabbit ears?
How goody two-shoes is your work environment where that gets you to laugh during a murder story?
Rabbit ears?
I'd spit on somebody for that.
Well, that's ridiculous.
What else is America talking about today? Well, the Space Shuttle Endeavour has to come down eventually.
The what?
Space Shuttle Endeavour.
Has to come down eventually, and they got some nice graphics on TV of this gouge.
A few chunks taken out of the bottom.
It's pretty deep.
Yeah.
When do we get to make our popcorn and watch this thing come back to Earth?
Oh.
It's going to be a doozy.
Godspeed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Get them home safe.
Also, it's official, Michael Vick is not playing this year.
The whole year.
The whole year.
For, man.
Yep.
He's a dog killer.
Bonds is announcing that he's...
Allegedly.
Next year it's going to be his last year in the majors.
What?
Pat Riley, whatever. He's going to coach it 3 more years. Who cares about that? And we got Van Halen reuniting here. We got some audio.
Yeah.
This is a disaster waiting to happen.
Now wait, it's David Lee Roth, it's Eddie Van Halen, it's
Alex Van Halen.
And Wolfgang.
Wolf. Which pretty much is the 3 family members against one retard.
Yeah.
David Lee Roth. So that whole dynamic isn't going to work very well if there's ever some kind of problem between David Lee Roth and Eddie.
Yeah.
The other guys, who are they going to back?
Yeah. They're going to back the Van Halen name. You know, I'm reading a book, and they mentioned Led Zeppelin and Robert Plant, and they asked Robert Plant, why didn't you ever, reunite using, John Bonham's son, Jason Bonham?
Yeah.
And Robert Plant just goes, because Jason Bonham isn't as good of a drummer as his father was.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, that's a little nasty to say. But you want to hear some audio from the...
Wait, now what is Wolfgang playing? The drums or the...
No, he's playing the bass.
The bass. He's doing Michael Anthony's part.
Michael Anthony's part. Michael Anthony was also the one that threw all the high vocals in.
Yeah.
On top of Sammy Hagar's vocals and David Lee Roth's vocals. Very high. He could sing very high.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the trademark Van Halen sound, that real high harmony over the vocals. So who's going to do that?
Maybe Wolf.
I don't think Wolf. Wolfie can do that.
My mother's Valerie Bertinelli.
And she's losing weight.
I see her in the fatty girl commercials.
She's losing weight with Kirstie Alley. They eat salads together.
She'll be backstage with Mackenzie Phillips.
They get the green
One
apple
day at a
splatters
time,
together
kids.
every afternoon from the food they're eating. But they're losing weight.
I realize this is sacrilege. I just never dug Van Halen.
No.
They don't suck, obviously, but I just never...
For the time when they first came out, especially, they were huge.
Growing up, I loved Van Halen.
Yeah.
You can't deny it. And everyone knew how to make the little logo on their freaking notebooks.
Then they alienated some of the listeners, but got some new ones when they brought in Sammy.
Yeah.
And then, that era, that whole thing was over.
Yeah.
Done with. Goodbye.
What they do that was good, though. Like, the couple... my favorite Van Halen song... And the cradle will rock! Yeah. I like Panama's my
Running with the devil!
Yeah.
They did a bunch of, they had a bunch of hits, man.
That's okay. Jamie's crying, I never liked.
Jamie's crying. They had some...
No?
I just never
Bunch
liked...
of cool riffs.
Hot for teacher. Are you?
Well, I got a little...
Yeah,
That was
toward the end.
Yeah, Jimmy, that was toward the end.
That was toward the
We're
end.
talking about the first few were undeniably great albums.
Yeah.
I don't...
Ain't Talking About Love?
How's that go?
Oh, my God. Crank up Ain't Talking About Love. Come on. Can you do it?
E-Rock.
Is it on?
See? Am I not the only one realizing that he's a...
Yeah, what about Eruption, man?
I love how he
Come on.
I love how he looks over here. Is it on? Because he needed time to kill.
Ooh. Sauce, Sass and Opie.
Yeah, he is. It's on over here.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Well, you're playing other clips from there, so, what happened? Which one you say?
Eruption. I mean, some of Eddie's great guitar work in that.
Yeah. All right. E-Rock, timing's everything.
Hold on, E-Rock, what's going on?
Don't worry about
Are you
it.
pushing the button, it's not working? Talk.
It's playing right here. I see it, the board's on, and nothing's coming out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. So Eric's saying that he is doing his job, but something is getting...
But he's not doing his
fritzed.
job because he already played stuff from over there, and
oh, boy.
And it came out perfectly.
What happened?
So he fiddled with...
Did you get Mayo on the board?
Fiddling.
All right, screw it. Here's Van Halen. Roth says this is the press conference we all thought we'd never see. I love Van Halen.
Now we don't care.
But this is a complete disaster.
Disaster in the making.
Waiting to happen.
And no one really.
The press conference that you probably never thought that you would see happen.
After an on and off, often tumultuous 30 years, a new version of the band Van Halen has emerged from the rock and roll ashes.
What?
At a news conference today,
Why is this idiot talking?
Original frontman David Lee Roth, for the first time since the flamboyant singer quit more than 20 years ago.
Douche.
After Roth left in 1985, he was replaced for the next decade by Sammy Hagar. For this 2007 version of Van Halen,
Kind of did that.
Southern California rockers say not to think of this as a reunion. This is a brand new band.
Know this, we are a band, and we're going to continue. Yes.
Is that Eddie?
It's a whole new beginning.
No.
It's a whole new beginning.
Oh, boy. Oh,
It's a whole new well, it was that, his sinuses. He's got some big problems.
Oh, he has cancer in the sinuses?
I don't know. He's got some problems. He can't breathe through his nose. He's got half a tongue.
You know what this means to us? The
Nothing.
concert goer.
What?
We're going to have to politely clap for new songs that they're going to attempt to sing for us, and we're going to be like, oh, we're not here for this crap.
This is off our
Play the hits.
new upcoming album. Shut up. Play the hits.
The album called Rebirth.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Here's Rebirth. Featuring Wolfgang on the bass.
We're calling this one 2007.
Running with the Devil 2007.
Yeah.
Update one song, and there'll be one song called We're Back and Strong as Ever.
Oh, God. Oh, if they do that.
We're back
You know what?
and strong as ever.
Oh,
Together
God.
forever. We're back.
Oh, shut up. You're making me cringe.
We're back.
With David Lee Roth and Eddie back to back, singing into the same mic.
That's right.
Like they're back.
He tries to do a karate kick and his prostate falls out. And then Wolfgang comes over and helps everything.
Wolfgang.
And Eddie goes, I cannot reach the stamp. And he licks the stamp, Wolfgang, for me. Why am I talking German as Eddie?
Because if you name your son Wolfgang, you got
Wolfgang.
to throw the accent in there. Oh, my God. If you're known for classic rock, do us all a favor. No one wants to hear your new crap. Throw it on the internet, and maybe some fans will find it.
Yeah.
Drop something.
Holy
What is going on around here
What
today?
happened?
You knocked over E-Rock's lunchbox.
What the hell, Tim?
Mump's neck.
That was Tim this time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He said something about Tom and just kicked the speaker over.
He goes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The speaker went flying.
Certainly did.
I love that we have a professional...
Very loud. It's ruined the studio Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right.
So we talk about rock and roll, it just gets nutty in here.
Yeah, you got to kick over a speaker.
Yeah, that's what it was.
man.
He was just like being cool.
Watch how crazy I'm going to get. Oh.
Whoa, you spilled some water on the floor,
A little water
you
on the
maniac.
carpet.
Look at that thing. That's never going to be the same there.
No, it ripped
All right.
out.
Let's see if we can get some real, Van Halen clips here.
Usually when a band comes back like us, it's rockers with walkers. And this is everything but. Meet us in the future.
He's killing.
All right, the whole rockers with walkers. Let's break this down a little bit.
Yeah, please.
Name one band that came back as rockers with walkers.
Literally?
That old gag, yes.
Let me think. The
Rolling-
Moody Blues?
Even the Rolling Stones, man.
Yeah.
Freaking, supposedly Mick Jagger still, is on a treadmill 10 miles a day.
Yeah, he runs
we
around
saw
the
him at
stage
Giant
like a
Stadium
nut.
about a year and a
Yeah.
well, now it's probably close to 2 years. That guy was running all over the stage, and he's pushing, 70 at
The
this
Who,
point?
right?
The Who.
Roger Daltrey's still singing and running around the stage.
Name one band that came back as rockers with walkers.
Actually, Rackers with Whackers.
Usually you see, your favorite band from back in the day, and you go, damn, the lead guitarist is younger than me. What happened?
Yeah,
They just sneak a young guitarist in there, and no one's looking.
That's what they did with Wolfgang.
Isn't Wolfgang fat, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolfie's a little fat. I think he got some of his mother's genes. With the pudgy Valerie Bertinelli Lifetime Network genes.
But meet us in the future, not the pasture.
Van Halen hadn't
Future,
intended to
not
announce
the
a tour
pasture.
earlier this year, but guitarist Eddie Van
And then this
Halen
douche
entered
again.
rehab. The band didn't want to tour until everyone could give 100% and
Of
not
the money to what?
immediate future.
None of us want to give you less than our best, and we are at our best.
No, you're not.
Oh, my God. Don't even say you're at your best. Look.
How can you say you're at
Look,
your best?
You're not at your best.
I would guess 19... What year you want to say? 79?
81, maybe.
All right.
79.
I would go in 1979. They were at their best.
You're at your best.
This is nowhere near their best.
At your best. You're not at your best.
David Lee Roth dresses like your father. That's not what you want to see when you're thinking Van Halen at their best.
Hot for teacher in a sweater vest.
Right.
We're not wanting to be our
I want to give you the best.
And look at Wolfgang.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Who's that fat kid?
Oh, he's the fat kid.
There's a...
He's got Valerie's shape, man. That is Valerie Bertinelli.
There's a kid that was never denied dessert, huh?
He looks like a young Ron Bennington.
Wow.
It's Wolfgang and Fez.
Yeah, Fez.
He looks like a young Ron with a guitar.
We are at our best.
A band like this, particularly coming after an absence of this amount of time, can get away with a lot if only you do one tour. That's not our ambition here. This is not like the Police. The idea is that this will continue on and on.
All right, now...
Oh, boy.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, boy.
The Police pretty much got back together for money. We all know that.
Yeah.
But the Police tour will kick this tours.
It has been. My brother went and saw the Police and
said it was amazing, right?
amazing.
Oh, really?
Because Sting hasn't lost a goddamn thing as far as his singing goes. The band sounds great. He goes, it was like you were seeing the Police from years ago. You know, they don't look like they're falling apart. And the ticket was a lot of money, so they're making a fortune.
Yeah.
Now he's talking about this being one tour and then going on and on and on, huh?
Well, because then they'll probably play, they'll come up with some new songs.
Well, Future Not the
which
Pasture.
one? Which song will they come up with?
Well, there was I forget how.
I wish I could remember your new song.
The song I just sang.
We're back.
We're back. And we're as good as ever. We're back. Together forever. We're back. Little guitar thing. And Fat Boy will come in. Boopity boopity boop.
Fat boy.
Fat boy. It's Fatty.
Maybe
Valerie Bertinelli's on TV. Look. Oh, it's Jenny Craig.
Maybe we could come up with potential Van Halen songs for these guys.
Future Not the Pasture, like he just said. That might be the title of the album.
Future
How about
Not
like
the Past.
How about like Emissions?
Will they Journey?
It should be Future Not the Pasture, and they're in a cow pasture, and Eddie is cutting off a cow's tongue trying to use it.
All right, we get to we learn about Wolfgang here.
Helping the band continue, its latest addition, Eddie's 16-year-old son, Wolfgang.
It's a great gig.
Just started playing one summer, and I just sort of slipped in.
As for the thought of a 16-year-old hitting the road for a full-blown rock and roll tour, Wolfgang defers to his mom, actress Valerie Bertinelli.
Let's just say she's watching me closely.
Oh, boy.
Interesting.
He's going to be all effed up on the road, huh? Great. Good luck to you.
Couldn't you get a bassist? Like, why would you use your 16-year-old kid?
To keep the money in the family.
Right.
Oh, all right.
It sounds like this has a lot to do with money.
Eesh.
Why pay a bass player when you can keep the money in the family? And he's got the Van Halen name.
Think they're just going to pay David Lee Roth like a per diem,
and
the family keeps all the money because it's their name,
and the kid's going to be a hit every time he hits the stage with his father.
They're going to have to do like a solo off. You think like Eddie will do something, and then Wolfie will have to do something, and then Alex will do something on the drums.
I say
it'll be a big family thing, like friggin' like old age Hanson.
I say there's some kind of handing over of the guitar. Dramatically, Eddie takes his guitar off and gives it to Wolf.
And
Wolf
with
does
a lot of pride, hand over the guitar.
And then Wolfgang does his version of Eruption.
They'll be back to back looking at each other as only a dad and son can do when one is fat and one is tongueless. I'm fat and I'm tongueless and we're back! Better than ever, we're back! Yeah.
Can we use your machine yet there, E-Rock? All right.
I love your song.
Well, Roth promises you will know all the songs. Well, thank God.
Oh, really?
Let's see what this is all about.
You know, there is a catalog that is as familiar as do-do-do-doom. People to this day stop in
Comparing himself
crosswalks
to
and
Ludwig
act
van?
out the guitar solos in front of me in 23 different cities here. So there's sort of a provided thing. You know, when the three tenors get together, you only wait for O Solo Mio, and the rest of it you can barely pronounce. With this, you know every single song. You know every guitar lick, every kick, every jump, every drum lick, and we can't afford to shirk that duty.
He couldn't have picked like Kajagoogoo. Like when Kajagoogoo plays,
you're just waiting.
You know,
for
too shy. He picks the three tenors.
Right. I think the people that go see the three tenors are sitting on the edge of their seats for the whole freaking.
Yeah, I think if you're going to go to see the three tenors, you know more than O Solo Mio.
Can I tell you what I hate about David Lee Roth? He just babbles, and no one challenges
calls him on what he's saying. You're just babbling.
I'll tell you who called on it. CBS.
And we thank CBS for that.
Hey, that's right. What are you talking? No one calls him. We're sitting here.
It's ironic you mentioned the three tenors. When his voice is shot, Eddie can't talk, but there is a fat guy like a Pavarotti, and that's the kid. The three tenors.
Hey, wait till you hear this next Roth clip. Listen to this one.
How does it feel to be on stage for the first time together in so many years?
It feels completely natural. Strangely enough, after this many summers, I myself am certainly more aware of it than ever of how valuable this band is to me and my history. How valuable it is to the neighborhood, to the communities that this music appeals to, and it's a lot of communities. Cuando tienes solamente habilidades en español, tú también ese. Sí, and
it is totally blowing. It is totally blowing our own minds, and I think it will yours too. It's better than it's ever been.
I grew up on this stuff.
Better than it's ever been. You wait till you see
I can't walk 20 meters down any sidewalk near any college campus without somebody stopping me and going, "You're that white guy."
See, no one. Oh boy.
No one stops you and says that.
No one says that.
They don't.
He didn't get a laugh.
Of course, as he shouldn't have.
And Eddie is just trying to sell it a little too much.
Look, this is the best that we've ever been.
Best.
This is the best we've ever been. Could someone pick up my ear? Just fell off.
Oh, yeah, we're back, and we're better than ever. We're back. That'll be one of the songs. Yeah, the father-son doing the back-to-back guitar thing, looking at each other over for the Cream magazine shot. Where, oh, look, the guy from Kerrang is snapping away. Look at me. Stick your tongue out. I'll not do that. Just look at him. We're back.
Hey, I know the pests love betting. Get the itinerary for the Van Halen tour and try to figure out when the tour melts down.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden they have to cancel the rest of the dates.
I stay by Charlotte.
Dude,
we got to give
November 13th.
That's the
Madison,
first gig.
Hold on. Madison Square Garden, November 13th. No effing way. We'll never see them at Madison Square Garden.
If you live in Canada and maybe want to see him, you best get your tickets for Toronto.
Yeah, that's the fourth one.
Because the last gigs in Vancouver, Edmonton, and Calgary, good luck to you.
I'm going to say Meltdown by Cleveland, Ohio.
All right, I'm going to say that's, Thursday, September,
1, 2, 3,
October.
4. That's 5 in.
5 in?
5
I'm
shows
thinking
in.
the excitement of the first couple of gigs might hold them together a little longer.
Yeah.
Maybe through... They're going to squeak halfway through October. I give them to Chicago. Before the first big problem.
October 18th. Boston, you don't have a shot of seeing them, man. October 30th? No way.
I don't know about that. I think they'll make it through Los Angeles November 20th. I'll tell you why.
Wow.
Because I think they'll start hating each other around where you guys are saying. But then there's a whole run of big cities. You got Chicago for 2. Rosemont is just Chicago for all intents and purposes. You got Chicago. You got Boston. You got East Rutherford. You got New York and L.A., all coming together. Those are major cities, probably major money.
So you're thinking logically, though. You're thinking money. Let's make sure we make the money. They're beyond that sometimes. They can't work with each other.
After Los Angeles is Glendale, Arizona. And then San Diego, Sacramento, San Jose, Portland. It dives off.
Yeah, but those are all like kind of where they all live and stuff. They'll be close to home except for Roth, who now lives in New York. But Philly's really lucky. Philly has the third date in, October 1st.
Al Dukes is chiming in saying, I think Cleveland is where the Roth-Hagar tour fell apart.
If that helps. So they're going to try to get past Cleveland because they don't want it to happen again in Cleveland. Hey, we got 2 more quick clips. We got Roth mentioning his radio career.
Well, we all know how well that went, and we thank Christ for it.
We ended up replacing Roth, so this could be kind of interesting to listen to.
We decided to do everything that you expect, but to make it high speed, low drag, make it modern, make it move, and they're like everything that got me fired from radio. Did you know I was in radio?
I heard something along those lines.
Yeah,
good
you're
one.
Get your expectations, but it's been upgraded, updated, the same way we've gone from cassette to CD, baby.
Oh, God. Look, I just chilled out.
And why would you say updated by saying cassette to CD? Because like CD is kind of an old term now. Dope.
Yeah.
You should have went right for iPod.
Yeah, CD to iPod. And Eddie at least had good improv. I heard something along those lines. Did you?
And it's about time he jumps back in there and saying, we've never sounded better. With my son, Wolf.
As he creepily just leaves this disgusting impression in his ice cream cone on stage.
Looks like someone put their heel in it.
Go ahead, lick it with your stump.
Old heel tongue. Stupid. He has corns on his tongue. He sounds like the Endeavor guy.
Facial Endeavor.
All right, one more clip.
Best show ever.
We kind of
got to take a break, so let's get one last clip here.
We're back, better than ever.
Oh, boy. Let's go to Detroit.
Hey, I was wondering if David Lee Roth is going to sing his famous "Running with the Comb Over."
See, Dave from Detroit gives us a funny line. And what is Drew and Mike doing? Probably reading the newspaper for everybody. Ugh. All right, the final clip from the press conference. Here we go.
The questions are pursuant to Valerie, Wolf's mom, Valerie Bertinelli. Everybody knows, who she is and stuff. And the next obvious question will be, how am I getting along with Valerie? And I want to say that now we're getting along fine. The first time we ran into each other up at the studio, she had the kind of look like she was down at the family gym and the Devils showed up looking to throw the ball around.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I wish we were there. Excuse me.
You dude, yeah.
What does that mean?
Boozy bop, titty bop. I don't know.
What is he saying?
He just babbles. No one calls him out on any of this crap.
Now, forgive was Valerie and David a problem back in the day?
I would gather.
Well, why would he even bring her up? Because she's like separated from Eddie, I'm hearing. Unless they got back together.
Yeah, who has a family gym? Going to the family gym. Could I hear that quote one more time?
Sure.
So I'm going to try to decipher it.
All right, let's go.
The questions are pursuant to Valerie, Wolf's mom, Valerie Bertinelli. Everybody knows, who she is and stuff. And the next obvious question will be, how am I getting along with Valerie? And I want to say that now we're getting along fine. The first time we ran into each other up at the studio, she had the kind of look like she was down at the family gym and the devil showed up looking to throw the ball around.
Devil showed up looking to throw the ball around.
Why would the devil do that? He probably hates sports.
Yeah, and it's a gym, and the devil's pretty buff on his own.
Yeah. He can't throw a ball with those silly hooves.
Yeah.
He's a lousy, he's a great exterminator of the masses. He's a terrible free throw shooter.
Can't even run down the court. He's tripping over his tail the whole time.
Oh, he's got that tail. He tries to stuff with one of his horns, gets stuck in the net.
Yeah, he goes to do defense and he slides on his hooves.
Yeah, his stupid hooves. He goes down like when you see a horse fall on something slippery, looks all silly, and he's the devil, so he's mad, and he kills 8 million people.
You know what happens with David Lee Roth, too? Like, he says this crap, and people start laughing because they don't want to be the ones not laughing
at David Lee Roth?
Right, because, everyone else is laughing. I better laugh.
He might have gotten away with it when he was babbling to Nina Blackwood on MTV, but now he's not that guy anymore. He doesn't have that charisma.
Oh, Valerie is kind of making sure Wolfgang is okay on tour. So she will be going on tour to watch out after her son.
Oh, that's great. Your divorced wife. Take your divorced wife and the singer that you hate and she hates.
Right.
On tour.
Oh, this is rock and roll all the way. All right, look at the
Valerie's
list.
coming, I'm going to have to back off from
David Lee Roth
Chicago.
doesn't get along with Valerie. Valerie doesn't really get along with Eddie anymore.
Hello, Cleveland.
Yeah, I say Cleveland.
By Cleveland, it's over.
I don't know, though. Philly has a way of really effing things up. That's October 1st. Dude, how is that rock and roll? You're bringing could you imagine bringing your divorced wife on our little comedy tour?
On our comedy tour.
Because you so happen to have some kind of son or something that is 16 years old and he's getting into comedy.
Oh my God!
And she's there just to make sure he's safe on tour.
Holy Jesus!
How is that going to work for these guys? How?
Well, she better get used to the C word. That's all I would have said.
How about this? For everybody listening out there? You're divorced. Imagine your divorced wife coming to your job.
And not those couples that get along after the divorce.
Right.
Like in a movie couple. Where the guy comes over and still helps out. You need help with that door hinge? I'll get it for you. And I remember. And then they reflect on a nice, fun moment they used to have, look in each other's eyes, realize it still wouldn't work, and then he goes back off somewhere instead of thrusting that screwdriver into her chest like he should want to.
And Eddie's currently dating the band's PR woman?
What does her nationality have to do with it?
I know.
This is
God.
There's nothing rock and roll about this reunion.
This has all the makings of a bomb.
You need
an unstable bomb at that.
You need alcohol. You need Huas.
No, this is better than ever.
Oh yeah,
better than ever.
We're back.
Yes.
All right, we got
together forever.
Together forever.
We're back. And he'll do like the little kick and spin in the video.
And his whoas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa! You'll think we never left. We're back.
All right, we got a break. We're really late. Trust me.
But we'll be back. And we'll be better than ever.
We can do. I know, Tom. See?
Oh.
Because I people yell at me because I stop things in their tracks. But look, there.
Who yelled?
Now he's coming through the stupid listeners. Oh, they're on a roll, and then Opie has to stop everybody. Go F yourself.
Stupid listeners.
The show doesn't run if we don't play the commercials, you idiots. Hey, we got a pair of tickets to the Virus Tour at the PNC Bank Arts Center on Saturday, August 25th, courtesy of Blades of Glory on DVD, in stores everywhere. Tuesday, August 28th, we'll give a pair of tickets to a random caller right now for the big O&A Trial and Virus comedy show.
It's a funny movie.
Phone number 877-212-O&A. What's up, everybody? It's Opie Anthony, Jim Norton. It's Louis C.K. in studio.
Hey, fellas.
I had to apologize. He was waiting a long time in the green room, but we went off on a little tear about this Van Halen reunion.
You know what's going to be awful about the new song, too? They're going to put lines from the old songs in it. Like, we're back, and we're still running with the devil. They'll, like, throw a line like...
Oh, don't.
Like a clip show? Like a flashback clip show?
Yeah, a musical clip show.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's embarrassing just to think of that.
And he can't jump like he used to, but he's making fun of all the other bands that come back and are a bit older.
He
can't sing. He can't jump.
He talks his way through songs.
He was insane when he was doing his radio show. We've heard the stories.
Yeah.
Palm trees in the hallways. He wanted to decorate to get a cool vibe.
It was always about the vibe.
Yeah.
Everything's about the vibe. No, I'm not feeling the vibe. The vibe? Do a radio show.
How about this? The listeners weren't feeling your show.
Yeah, they weren't feeling the vibe coming out of the speakers.
I don't know if Al's gonna dump this, but David Lee Roth was a horse's patoot.
Wow, easy.
No one's gonna hear that.
Jeez.
Hey,
that was vulgar.
World's oldest woman died. And, this happens. Whatever.
It was during a home invasion. She was struck in the chin with a wrench for making a racial slur.
Does that mean that
they were perfectly acceptable when she was a kid?
Absolutely. It was a term of affection when you needed some bread out of the oven.
the world's oldest vagina is in the ground now?
Wow.
Basically.
I didn't even think of that.
Louie! New angle on this world's oldest thing.
Oh,
very
wow.
Oldest, most disgusting, depressing.
Oh, man. I would love to know what that looks like after 115 years.
Imagine.
No, you don't.
It should have been her last act to just show everybody.
Here's what
Here it is.
the ravages of time does to the most beautiful thing on earth.
Yeah.
She opens her
Looks
leg.
like an old Mexican cave.
An old Mexican.
I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like Barbara Bush frowning.
Hey, now we can start the looks like bit.
Mm-hmm.
We just started. It looks
like a dried Turkish
like
apricot. Maybe.
Well, I don't think we can start the looks like bit.
No, I know.
Now that we've said what it was.
I know. Here we go. She's.
I know the rules.
She died at 114 years old. She's from. Oh boy, who wants to attempt the town? Because it's
Chicago.
It's over there in Japan.
Oh, she's in Japan. You know, over there, the hand can be used like a knife. So on the TV once.
That's right.
All right.
A knife that's really dull and has a fleshy edge to it.
How about we do this? We spell out the town, and then the people can play along at home.
Okay.
The town is this. F-U-K.
Right.
Jeez.
They love having fun with that.
Is that the only name? That's the name of the town?
F-U-K-U-O-K-A.
Fuck you, okay?
I don't think that's it.
I think I just said what you spelled.
I don't think that's it.
Let's just go with Fukuoka.
Fukuoka.
Yon Minagawa, who had been certified by Britain's Guinness World Records as the world's oldest person at age 114 earlier this year, died of old age Monday evening.
114.
Hope she died of old age. How funny would that be if her grandson got crazy and drop kicked her down the stairs, practicing his kung fu? Like she was healthy as a mule. She was carrying churned butter in a bucket up steps, and her grandson got randy and just drop kicked her.
She had another 30 years in her.
Another easy.
She was doing awesome.
She was butter churning. She was still active sexually.
She was making her yogurt meal.
Meal. She's toothless.
Whenever they have those old people always say, like, those hundreds of years old people, like, oh, she actually met Napoleon. There's always something like that.
Yeah.
Like, weren't there any old people that didn't meet any Napoleon or anybody?
No, just kind of lived their life, and that was it.
But here's the deal: 114 years old, whatever. But then you have to go back to the year she was born, 1893.
1893.
So what was around in 1893?
That's a lot of stuff. Nah, not much.
Grover Cleveland was president.
Oh, Grover?
And then after him was McKinley, and McKinley got shot in his stupid fat face. And then Roosevelt, then Teddy Roosevelt. So she was born two presidents before Teddy Roosevelt.
How about this? Thomas Edison finishes construction of the first first motion picture studio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look at some.
Receives 2 U.S. patents. The first one for a cutout for incandescent electric lamps.
Oh, by the way, she was born when the president was Benjamin Harrison.
Oh, really?
It was the end of his reign.
Wow.
And then he was succeeded, obviously, by Grover Cleveland.
I think it's funny that you said you succeeded, obviously. Like we all knew that. Oh, yes, logically that would be.
Obviously.
You could have said he was succeeded by Lyndon Johnson, and I would have said, oh, okay.
Sure.
It's just an opportunity to look smart.
Okay.
I'm like, wow, they know a lot about their presidents.
It's amazing anybody lived to be old in 18... Because back then, they knew nothing about health.
No.
Everybody smoked. They thought cancer was a delicacy. Idiots.
No, the guy who delivered her, the doctor, was wearing a tie and a belt and,
Dude, are you ready for this? Back in 1893, this is how old this broad was. The United States legally declares the tomato to be a vegetable.
Yes. Go. I legally declare.
What was it before that?
That it was a human being.
Well, it's in dispute
an animal.
because it could be considered a fruit because it has seeds.
Yeah. So they had to argue
still
that
debated
for a while.
to this day.
That's right.
Yes. Thank God they were worrying about that.
How about the first car number plates?
Oh, yeah?
The first license plate.
First license plates you used to just be able to drive around. And a very happy birthday on that day.
What?
To Hermann Goering.
Oh, Goering was
born on that year. In that year. Of course, he perished in 1946, along with Alfred Rosenberg, also a Nazi official, who also somehow died in 1946.
Oh, Jimmy Durante was born the same year of this old broad, and he ended up dying in 1980.
That's great.
It was awful.
We have anything else?
By the way, the tomato only had, what is that, 7/5 or 3/5? 3/5 of the vote before that.
Who was against it?
Is that it? That's
Teasing,
all the
of
stuff
course.
we got on 1893?
the dissenting.
Oh, what are you
opinion?
kidding?
She freaking was born
in a dull year.
A dull year.
Wasn't much going on.
No,
I'm just looking at who else was born. What about deaths? Who died then? Like when the hell were they born? Anyone from 1700?
Wait, who died in 1893 on that?
A British entomologist by the name of John Westwood.
Yeah.
Was born in 1805.
Yeah.
And he died in whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, 88. They lived to be old back then.
Yeah, what was going on? Well, the
Also,
average.
she's in Japan, in a small town of Japan. How much even changes there? Like,
True.
It's just been the same stupid street.
She's walked around in the wooden shoes
walked
and
around in
done
her
the same thing.
Little
Yeah. Those block shoes, those things with the little wooden strip molding on the bottom.
It's not like she has a skyscraper and a Walmart in her town.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to John in Rochester. John, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Today.
What's up, buddy?
Fukuoka is the name of that city in Japan.
Fukuoka?
Yeah.
Fukuoka.
Cool.
What happens in that town?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I was working, so.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Also dying in that year was P.G.T. Beauregard. He was an American Confederate general.
Wow.
So she was born the year a Confederate general died.
All right, let's go to Paul on Long Island. Paul.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I think you kind of missed the point. She also survived 2 nuclear bombs being dropped around that tiny village.
All right.
Yeah, well.
There's something to be said.
Well, so then we didn't hurt him that bad.
Yeah, that radiation might have helped her out. Why, how close is her place to Nagasaki or Hiroshima?
I don't know where.
I think it's far, but she would vacation there every year after it happened. Her and
She
her
had cousins in Nagasaki.
Her and her one wispy hair all of a sudden got healthy. She had 1 tooth and 1 hair, but she was always smiling and laughing.
So that lady's been 14 years ago was I'm bad at math. That was what year? 97?
Yeah.
Or 93?
That's 10 years ago. 93.
93. 93 was 10 years ago.
No, 97.
No.
14 years ago was 93.
93.
That goes beyond bad at math.
I know.
Hey,
I guess what I'm trying to get at is that she has been really old since like the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been like a really
old.
A really old lady.
All right,
that's something.
Before there were the Beatles, she was an old Japanese lady.
She was already really old.
A smelly old woman with a completely worthless vagina.
She was muggable.
That's how long it's been.
She was muggable before black people could vote in this country.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That's how long she's been attackable.
Damn.
It's nowhere near any of the big cities, right?
See.
Well, I just want to go on record. I don't know who this lady was, what her name was, but I'm glad she's dead.
I don't know her. I don't know
really
what she does.
All right.
I hope that she comes back to life and dies again.
Wouldn't it be funny if she was a hooker until 3 years ago? And she just quicker she got bored. She was for some reason the most popular hooker in that town. Guys would go to her like on the bachelor parties as a goof.
Yeah, what does she do for her life?
Everyone she knows has to be dead. Like, there can't be one person that she was friends with or family or anything.
Unless there's a bunch of teenagers she hangs out with, like the old guy in the beach movies, the Frankie Valley.
Yeah.
like
creepy old guy in the movies. This creepy ancient woman.
Yeah.
Trying to be young and hip.
Hey, what are you guys doing in here? And they all go, hey, Grandma.
Yeah.
Play a song.
Her son could be 90.
That's right.
She could tell her son to shut up and watch your language, and he's 90.
90 years old.
Her son could be 100 years old.
They're dead.
Technically,
They're dead. They're all
Gotta be.
dead.
Everybody's
all right, let's
dead.
move on. That's enough
She
of the
stinks.
old lady. Yeah, she stinks and she's dead. Goodbye. Maury phobias. We got to get back to this. We started this last week. Maury's coming in tomorrow, so we really should play this today. Get everyone all riled up for tomorrow's visit.
Who's Maury?
Maury does these phobia shows there, Louie.
Oh,
Maury Povich?
Maury Povich.
And it's hilarious because he gets really, really deranged and into it. And he thinks he could cure like someone's phobia in a 10-minute segment.
By completely scaring the crap out of them with what they're afraid of.
Right.
There's no like
idea.
therapist's way of slowly getting you into something and baby steps or nothing. He will immerse you in what you are afraid of and just scare the crap out of people and then laugh as they're going, look at her, look at her.
Yeah.
Look at her now. Why is she doing that?
How about let's
love Maury. He's an animal.
So he's coming here tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, here. Like, this one we played last week, just to bring you up to speed, though. So there was this lady, Andrea. She was afraid of birds. Told this story while she was convinced the birds were following her and pooping on her all the time. They were after her funnel cake, blah, blah, blah. Tells the whole story. And now it's time for Maury to attempt to cure her phobia.
And she's crying as she's telling these stories.
Right,
she's like, and I went to the mall and the birds came out. Like, just talking about it had her in a tizzy.
And
so Maury decides he knows how to cure her.
And the cure is to bring out lots of birds. And have her face her fear.
We have to have you face your fears, Andrea. Let's bring out the birds. Just look over there.
Oh, and let's have dramatic music too. That'll help her.
Whoa. Wait a second, Andrea. Wait a minute. Don't do this.
Don't do this.
Don't do this. Don't do what I knew you would do.
Andrea, one bird. It's one little bird.
See, she's afraid of birds. Doesn't matter if there's one or 1,000.
But also it makes no sense. He's not like going, yes, face it, this is a bird.
It.
He's going, what's the matter?
Hey, what's the problem?
What, are you crazy?
You just told me through your tears what your problem was, and now I bring one out and you're crying.
I thought you liked the bird.
And there's no help whatsoever going on here.
Stand? I thought you liked birds was the point of the story.
It's not stand here. Look, we're going to, I want you to be prepared for this. Yeah. We're going to bring a bird out on the other end of the stage. No, calm down.
Yeah.
He's going to be in a cage way over there. I just want you to look at him.
Yeah.
Now, we're here with you. Everyone is supporting you. We know you're afraid. We understand that.
Feel afraid.
No, he's like, where is he?
Bring out a bird! Bring out the bird!
What's the matter with you?
It's just a bird!
Why are you crying? You dummy, it's a bird.
He's this close to tying her
pecking
down.
on her head.
He's this close to tying her to a chair.
Face your fear! Face it!
Face it!
You think she's kidding now? You think she's acting now? I don't think so. Wait a second.
He's chastising the audience.
Andrea, stand up. Stand up. It's going to be all right. I'm going to take him away. Stand up.
That's not going to happen.
You don't even want to look at it.
He's hyperventilating.
Stand up here. We're going to take him away. They're gone. Stand up here. Oh, God.
Oh, awesome.
Bob Kelly?
We'll be back right after this.
Yeah.
He sounds so happy.
Let's pay some bills. We'll be back right after
Job
this.
accomplished.
Gotcha.
Job accomplished.
You can hear the grin in his voice.
He loves
We'll
it.
be back right after
Like,
this.
here
Right
go
after
my
this.
ratings. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We accomplished what we wanted.
Oh, God.
Now time to pay some bills.
Look at the bird. Go on, look at it.
Do we have time to play Cotton Man before we go to break?
Please, Cotton Man.
And then after the break, we got April, who's afraid of frogs, and then we got Victoria, who's afraid of lizards.
Give a little of the Cotton Man.
Yeah, so there's another lady scared of cotton balls.
She hates the sound of it.
And
I kind of understand that. You ever pull cotton apart and it goes like...
Yeah.
Makes a slight, weird, textured sound to it. But this woman says she hates that and hates cotton. She's scared crapless
And
of
it goes back to her being a kid where she had nightmares of a cotton ball man who tried to kill her by shoving cotton balls in her mouth.
Cotton balls in her mouth.
There's something else going on there, obviously.
Of course there is. So fat, pale uncle.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was time to...
Cottony soft.
Or boxer briefs.
It was time to cure her phobia. So what does Maury do? He brings out a guy completely covered in cotton balls.
In cotton.
And then...
It's like a Letterman bit or something.
Right. Yeah. And then the cotton ball man, here's a picture. It's up on YouTube.
God. Looks like a porno movie.
Yeah, he starts chasing her around the stage. Look at this.
He chases her around the stage?
That's scary enough if you're not afraid of cotton.
That would be a great creature for a movie.
It looks like the Mummy.
The Cotton Man.
The Cotton Man. And look at her big fat. It didn't scare you away from eating.
They light her dramatically so she'll...
Yeah, from underneath.
Yeah.
A lot of bright light.
That'd be a great horror movie. Cotton Ball Man. He's defeated by a dryer.
The lint filter got him.
You upset at those?
Yeah.
And here,
tell me about this.
Thought that they're making that noise.
What noise?
They're just making the noise.
Doesn't make a noise.
It does.
See again, he's like pretending this.
You idiot. Are you nuts?
Wait.
Oh.
Carolyn, don't go back there. You're going to see more cotton than you want to see. Don't go back there.
No.
There's a lot of cotton back there. Carolyn, come here.
He's laughing at her.
This is one.
Oh, God.
I love Maury.
Oh, my God.
There's somebody who works for the show. I can't.
He's laughing.
He's laughing at her.
Laughing at her.
He's laughing at her back.
Bring it back. Move back, guys. Move back. Move back. Okay. We got it. All right.
We got it, he says.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. All right, one for safety. Chase her again.
Yeah, we got it. We got the shot we needed.
We got it, he said.
We got the fat, scared lady crying.
A fat pig running from a man with cotton balls on his head.
God.
How do you not love Maury?
Got it. We got the money shot.
Goddamn Maury.
Oh, he's the Hitler of whatever he does.
You know something, though? He never fails to come up with stuff to keep his show rolling.
Yep.
Well, after the break, we got a lady that's afraid of frogs and lizards.
Mm-hmm.
I think
two more ladies to go.
That he was probably about to get canceled. They brought him in and said, "Look, this show's just no good." And he went, "Wait, look what I got coming!
I got
And he showed them
ideas."
The Cotton Man, and they went,
All right,
another week. You give me another week.
Break out the real
I
ideas.
got ideas.
All right. Hey, and for Al down the hall, when he does his show rundown, 923krock.com, go to the Opie and Anthony section. Make sure you include these videos for everybody because it's hilarious. The cotton ball man chasing her is a great video.
And they taped it like a horror movie, too.
Yeah. Louis, anything we're promoting?
I'm all over the road. I got a tour called Shoot Up, and it's on MySpace.
Ooh. Louis C.K. on MySpace?
Yeah.
For all the tour dates?
All the tour dates. I'm all over the country.
That makes it very easy. It's Opie and Anthony.
Car Crash Comedy is coming back to the Opie and Anthony Show, Friday, August 17th in Washington, D.C.
I'm more nervous than Governor McGreevy at a rest stop.
Oh, no! If you think you're funny, you're invited to put your comedy stylings on display for an esteemed panel of judges and a live studio audience.
All right, and remember the rules of the game are you get 2 minutes, and if you get car crashed 3 times, you have to stop because you stink.
Email Sam at FoundryMusic.com. Because Sam thinks he's funny. And who better to judge an unfunny person like yourself than someone who thinks he's funny?
Just hit the street to hall, please. Thank you.
All right. Louis C.K. in studio today. We're in the middle of talking about Maury and one of his phobia shows.
Maury.
The videos are just great. Make sure you check them out.
Why are you running? Come here.
I know. I can't wait to talk to him tomorrow about this whole thing.
How he just scares the bejesus out of people and laughs at them.
And who does he think he is that he could cure someone's phobia in 10 minutes before a commercial break?
I don't think he thinks he's curing anybody.
That's true, but we got to call
I'm out
him
on a limb here, but
we got to call him out on it tomorrow.
Definitely.
But every time we call out Maury, when he loves our show, by the way, we try to call him out, and he's like, "Yeah, I do that for radio."
yeah. He's not trying to fake anything.
The thing is that nobody's going to care because who is he hurting?
Yeah.
Some fat lady who's afraid of cotton. Nobody cares.
You think people care about that fat lady that's afraid of cotton?
No.
They're going to write in and be like, "It's despicable.
No.
I have a fear of cotton."
No, Al Sharpton would be like, "Well, what's her problem?"
Yeah,
Maury is safe until they get. Maury is safe until they get a special interest group.
Yeah. But he picks things that are like frogs.
G. Gordon Liddy did that, when he was a kid. I read his autobiography years ago.
Yeah.
When he was a kid, he was afraid of thunderstorms and rats. So he caught a rat and he ate it, and he lashed himself to a tree during a thunderstorm when he was like 8, 10 years old.
That sounds like a Liddy thing.
When he was a child.
Did it work?
Yeah, he said he wasn't afraid of either anymore.
Psychopath is what it did.
Yeah, it turned him into a nation-ruining psychopath.
The lunatic he needed to be.
Turned him into a professional assassin.
Yeah.
He sees lots of rats now.
He'll never fess up to it, though.
No.
There's no statute of limitations on murder, he says.
Was he an assassin?
So he'll never say.
He won't tell you.
He won't tell if he's killed anybody.
We had him on the show that day, and
we asked him, but he goes, there's no statute of limitations on murder, so I will never answer that question.
And he brought in
which is pretty much a yes.
He brought in his son, and his son looked like he's done some things in his young life.
Yeah. He's in the military.
Passing the old family torch. Just
creeps.
All right. Here's April. She's afraid of frogs.
I cannot stand frogs. Frogs make my skin crawl. I cannot stand frogs' skin. They're slimy. They're ugly. Their eyes bulge out. Their tongues. Their throat. When I was real little, my brother used to put frogs down my pants.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, I hate them. There's one frog at my house looking at me, is jumping at me, is going to kill me.
It's going to kill you.
No more, just good. I don't want to talk about it no more.
Why does that bother you? Why does that bother you?
Why does that bother you?
Why?
A weird approach.
They're going to get me.
What?
They're going to get me.
They're this big.
I don't care. There's like millions of them coming at me and eating me. Just chasing me.
Wow. She's on acid.
Yeah. That's
millions of them. She didn't sound real either.
Yeah, she didn't sound too real. She came up with wacky ideas. The producers are all in the back. She's come up with things that you think the frogs will do to you.
Yeah.
What, they must have asked her first, what do you think they'll do to you? I don't know. I just don't like them.
I'm just not crazy about frogs.
I'm not crazy about they kind of look funny. Yeah, that's
not gonna make it.
We need a little more. So let's. Are you afraid that they're gonna bite you?
Mm.
And then they nod. Please. Yeah, they're gonna bite me.
Yeah.
What if a whole bunch came at you? I'm afraid a lot are gonna attack me. Yeah. And she didn't sell it at all.
No, she sounded fake.
We should find out Maury's phobia. For tomorrow.
Obviously low ratings. He'll do anything to keep from getting those.
Maury, you're canceled.
Paternity show.
What's the matter? You're canceled. It's nothing.
Come on. Chase him around. The memo.
You got to face it.
His phobia is...
Grab this memo. No.
His phobia is natural graying of hair.
Yes.
Yeah. The natural graying of hair. He's
we'll
still dyeing his hair.
We'll have to look tomorrow and see if he's dying.
Non-homogeny in his hair.
So Maury has to bring out lots of frogs because that's how you cure this type of thing.
Yes. Dr. Maury.
But we have to confront your fear. You know that.
Yes.
So I'm going to bring some frogs out here. All right, now I want you to see these frogs.
Now I want you to see these.
Come on.
Wait a second, April. Wait
Wait a second. Wait a second. Just stay right here. Okay, all right. I think I got this. I got the picture. Yeah.
Totally fake.
I'm not laughing at you.
I'm laughing with you.
Hey, boy, that scared me. Take the frog away. Please take the frog. Get away. She'll go over the banister. She'll go right over the banister. Dave, you better be back there. She jumped up. Okay, stop it. All right, take it back. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies and gents. Okay?
He's trying to get her to. She'll go over the banister. Go over the banister.
Yeah, please fall over the banister.
Would you go over the banister? We went over this.
Can you improv with me here? I'm saying don't do it, but I want you to fly over that banister and crash to the ground.
Yeah. How great he gets paralyzed over a frog.
Come on.
More
we don't want her to fall over the banister.
We couldn't have that and show her underwear.
Pull the trap door.
He's doing exactly what you'd want to do. Like, when you hear about a lady who's afraid of frogs, all you think of is, I'd love to throw frogs on that bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. These people are not sympathetic people.
No.
You don't look at them and go, oh, the poor woman. You're laughing at them.
And he's not faking it, really, because he's laughing along thinking, this is ridiculous. Come on.
Look at her run.
This can't be real.
That's a war.
We have time to meet Victoria before you leave this side of the show?
Yeah, what do we got?
Lizards.
Listen how
Sounds
lizards
like
are
frogs.
affecting Victoria's life.
Every single night I wake up in a cold sweat because I know that lizards are coming for me and crawling up in my bed. And they're going to crawl up in my ears and over my body, and it terrifies me. Lizards pick on me. It's just like they just come after me. When I see a lizard, I run and I hide. One day, I was about
It's a
to
bad
my
script.
She runs and hides.
When I see a lizard, I run and I hide.
No, we're back in. The last one, April was,
Yeah, I don't like her.
I'm believing Victoria.
I like when they're
Cause
really...
they also find dummies.
Lizards
out there.
pick on me.
They pick on me. I run and I hide.
I like this because she's freaking out before even seeing anything. Just thinking about it has got her like crying, and so she'll put on a good show.
I don't care if she's fake.
I don't care.
She's still entertaining.
Yeah.
Maury would be great if someone was afraid of being sexually assaulted. He had 3 guys with ski masks chasing her with
What's
flying
the matter?
It's just rape.
Come on, yeah.
Rape-ophobe.
One day, I was about to bathe my daughter, and a lizard came out of the drain, and I took off running. I had to call the police. I took off the lizard. I killed a lizard. I've had to move 3 times because I know the lizards are coming to get me. I know they won't leave me alone.
She had to move 3 times.
Why don't you move to New York?
I was going to say, start moving north.
I've never seen a lizard in New York.
Maybe a pet store or something.
Hmm?
She's not a Diamondback.
Up on in the pet store.
Yeah, she's just moving from one town in Florida to
in Opie's neighborhood, walking a poodle. The old women.
Imagine if you were afraid of turtles.
They look like lizards.
Oh, jeez.
Turtles.
If you're afraid of turtles and you saw Voss's hands coming at you. After that bombed.
No, that's any Voss turtle hand reference is good.
Official endeavor.
Yeah. She feels the lizards just won't leave her alone.
You have added to your own problems. What state do you live in?
Opelousas, Louisiana.
Louisiana.
So she's just moving all over Louisiana.
She's moving all over the South.
She's going to be away from the lizards?
No, go to Alaska.
Yeah, no lizards there.
There's one lizard there, it dies.
It's not the right state for lizards. But you got to cure this phobia of lizards.
Ah.
Yeah, I need to because I'm tired of living like this.
We're not talking about big. We're talking about little things.
Oh, boy, here we go.
They're harmless little things.
No, they're not harmless.
Really? What do they do?
They pick with me.
What do you mean pick with you?
They just pop up and keep picking with me. They won't leave me alone.
You think they argue with you or something? What's going on?
I tape my windows. I nailed my windows shut. I put wood on the bottom of my doors, and they still get in my house.
Now, how did this all start? Do we know?
When I was a child, I guess people would play with them and break their tails, and the tails would grow back. That's just terrifying.
Lizards are like,
that's terrifying.
Lady, that's what we're supposed to do.
And if the lizard is still getting in her house, she probably should have done better at school. Because
running into
what kind of house?
door.
What kind of house are you living in? Yeah. All right, well, here it is. Maury brings out a 4-foot iguana, and then to help, in parentheses, Victoria with her feet.
Wow, yeah, it can't just be a small lizard at first. It's got to be this giant iguana.
It can't be baby steps. He just spent the summer cloning a real dinosaur.
Cloning a dinosaur.
To get the right reaction here.
Bring out a lizard.
Bring out a lizard. Here comes the music.
That's a big lizard. Wait a second. No.
Again, he's blown away by the response. Well, wait a second. What? Oh, my gosh, he's upset.
No.
The video's great, and like I said earlier, Al Dukes will probably, link all these.
Yeah.
But the guy with the lizard is dramatically walking slowly toward her.
Yeah.
And the more she screams, he just continues walking toward her.
Guiding her toward the rug that's covering the lizard pit.
Right.
What's the matter?
Don't go over there. It's a lizard pit.
No. Victoria, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right.
This bastard, Maury, now that I look at the video closer, so one guy comes in from the left with a huge iguana. Mm-hmm. She runs the other way. Guess what's waiting for her over there? Another guy with an iguana walking toward her.
Yep.
Going to be all right. Stay back here. Don't get any closer. Don't get any closer, please. Stay right there. Okay, go ahead. I'll go over there. Even though I don't. I'm not happy with these. Stop it, guys. All right, stop. All right, stop.
He's active. Hey, come on. What do you think this is?
Hey.
Did you hear the lady say she's afraid of those things?
Now, when I say stop it, you guys keep going.
For another 5
whatever
or
you
6
do.
feet.
It's the meeting before.
Whatever you do, don't listen to me when I say stop.
And then I'm going to get madder.
Right.
Yeah.
You
The
just
madder I
keep
get.
coming.
Keep coming.
Right.
I'm not happy with these. Stop it, guys. All right, stop. All right. How about the little one over there? You worried about that one? All right, just take the lizards away. Please. I don't like the lizards now. See, they left.
They left.
Yeah, but you caused
on their
the
lizard
whole thing.
car.
You caused the whole thing.
Ugh. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, Maury's in tomorrow. We'll be talking about these phobia shows that he's up to. Paternity shows and
they're huge. Those are
and
huge.
phobia shows and progeria. It's all about the P's.
Freak shows. Yeah.
He's got the P shows.
Progeria kids, primordial dwarfs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
They're all starting with P. Louis C.K., your MySpace for your...
On tour, chewed up many theaters around the country. That's it.
Louis C.K.
Are you playing Washington with us Saturday?
I am.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I am.
And you'll see him down there at the Nissan Pavilion in Virginia.
I got a lot of new clips on
This
YouTube
Saturday.
also, my YouTube channel. A lot of new video, little cartoons and stuff I made.
I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to check out your YouTube videos.
Okay.
All right, we're going to continue on the other side. If you're not joining us, have a great day.
And have a happy ending.
Oh. It's a book.
Shock jerks.
Opie and Anthony.
Harry's husband.
Hey, let's start with Charles in Houston. We're here at XM Satellite Radio. Charles, what's up, buddy?
What's going on? I got a
Charles?
Yes. Hello.
Charles.
Hello.
Charles?
Yes.
Charles?
Hello.
What's wrong with the phones?
They are not working.
Why is it the same questions every day? What's wrong with the phones? Can you
Same
hear us?
questions.
Get it
It
figured
is.
out.
Hello.
Like
Get it
fucking
figured out.
Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day. We're just, what? The phones. The phones again.
You know what this is like? Because corporate just doesn't get it sometimes. They think we could still do a radio show without phones and stuff. It's like, we should just take their Bluetooth away from them for a day.
They freak out.
Or their stupid fucking BlackBerry.
Their
And then they'll understand what we go through.
They need the
Why
BlackBerry.
would that have to be up? It's usually this button.
Uh-oh.
Can we try it again? Charles, Houston.
Yes. What's going on, guys?
Good fix, E-Rock. Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah.
E-Rock's like Verizon.
He hit a button on his own phone. He's now calling West Palm Beach. Fucking having Charles delivered again. From there to his apartment in New York.
Mumps neck. Oh, fuck.
All right, we got two.
You called him Mumps neck before.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, it killed me.
He is.
Hey, we got
sardine.
We got two guys on cell phones. What's happening, E-Rock?
Who are you calling besides Not Crunch?
What?
in touch with Mars.
Mars.
Oh, it's too far away.
The planet, yes.
Why don't you call Uranus? It's more appropriate.
He's trying to call Mars on his phone.
Oh, and there you got Steve over there on another cell phone. What's
Yes.
happening?
Hello. I don't know. I'm calling Iraq, but it's busy.
I'm not.
And we got a queue of the D waiting, and we got comic with cancer. We got lots of
They're all
hilarity to
calling
get to.
each other.
Charles.
What's
No
going on,
Charles.
guys?
We tried the other phone.
What's
Maybe
going
Charles
on?
is just a
I'm-
dope.
Maybe Charles is an ass. Maybe Charles' phone doesn't work.
Hi, who's this?
Any person?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Must be Charles again.
Hi, who's
Maybe
this?
they're with Charles.
All right, well, we're going to get your cue of the D in a few minutes.
I always hated
Stupid
Charles
phones.
in Charge.
Oh.
It's a name for a show.
He was in charge.
In charge of being a faggot cunt face.
See, this is what happens, XM. You get us just saying cunt a lot.
Yeah, that's
our phones. See
That's what you get.
See,
we
this is
don't
what you
get our
get.
phones.
That's what you get. That's what you would if you didn't have your BlackBerry.
Yeah, you lose your BlackBerry or the little Bluetooth things. They'd all just be walking around the office going, "Cunt."
Cunt.
Can I say that?
Or we'll just say Space Shuttle Endeavour over and over again. We're also waiting for a video to come in. We'll play the audio portion. But Louis C.K. is a huge YouTube star, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Many YouTube clips now.
And everyone's telling us we got to play the Catholic Church video.
That's the favorite.
I got the treat. I got the special treat of seeing that.
That's
when,
right. I showed it to
Louis
you
was
right
in.
after
Showed
I
me on
finished
the
cutting it.
laptop. Yeah.
Yep. Right
And
after I
it's
edited it.
hysterical. Jesus.
Good one.
You're going with some sick shit. Well, I saw one the other day. I'm just fucking around on YouTube, and I don't even know how I get to certain places. You know, you just kind of you're on a road and you don't know where you're going. You watch one video, and then there's something in the sample window, and you go, hey, let me see that, and you go in a whole nother direction. Well, I ended up on one of yours, and it's you stealing a child's ice cream and running into a helicopter.
Yeah, and the helicopter takes
And
off.
helicopter takes. How did you get permission to even do something that dangerous?
Well, it was we were using the helicopter for something else.
Oh, okay.
And so I had this idea right before we take off. Can I get this kid and I steal his ice cream and then jump in the helicopter and have it take off?
The thing is, it took off before you were really
Before I
secured
got
in there.
Well, that's what
yeah.
the guy gave me a tutorial of how to get in the door and close it.
The cool get in as
like
I'm
an
taking
action
off.
figure.
Yeah.
Well, you know how the
star.
dudes give you a safety thing. You have to get in, you have to pull the latch 15 different ways and close it, and then strap in. Before I take off, I have to see you strapped in, and I need to see a closed door. The guy gave me in a very authoritative voice. That's what I need to see. I do not lift off. The sleds do not leave the ground until you are in and the door is shut. And I said it would look a lot cooler if you would take off the instant I'm even near the helicopter. And he said, all right, we'll do that.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
And I thought, the thing is that I was thinking like a guy shooting a comedy video. I wasn't thinking like the dude who has to do it, because I don't like heights. I don't like...
Well, you picked a great
I'm
gag.
not a courageous dude. And so it didn't hit me until I had a foot on the sled of the thing and 1 foot in, and he starts taking off, and I was terrified.
Dude, that's what got me. Like, the bit itself is funny. I'm watching it. It's funny. Louis comes out. There's a kid eating ice cream.
Yeah.
Louis, there's no real dialogue between you two.
Just
It's
music.
just you, kind of music. And then Louis kind of looks around, grabs the kid's ice cream, and runs. Here he is. He licks it, runs, and then I was totally taken out of it by feeling like you were going to die.
Yeah.
Can I?
Like, it's like, wait, Louis did that?
Wow, look at that. You're like an action star.
And then the helicopter banks to the side of the
banks to
door.
the side of the
so
door.
you could have flown right the fuck out of there.
I was looking down. I was holding onto the seat cushion, which, by the way, is velcroed into the helicopter very softly, and I'm looking down at water.
Yeah, the
all
thing
I
turned
see
like
is
sideways.
just water. It's just the East River.
It took me right out of the bit itself when I was looking. At that point, I just went, Louis just did a stunt.
It was crazy. Yeah. And then seconds later, we're over the Brooklyn Bridge. Like, it takes like 10 seconds.
I got to jump in, though. You don't run like an action star.
No, I don't. I run like a big fat retard.
And you do what everyone does when they're approaching a helicopter.
Yeah.
You're crouching down.
Except for Vic Morrow. He didn't do that.
Even though there's plenty of headroom, but we all have to crouch down. See, look, look at him crouching down. You're giving yourself a few extra inches.
Exactly. Well, because in order to take off that fast, in order to take off that fast, he had to be at the rotors had to be at that
speed. Yep.
It was incredibly loud, and it was. And he did that.
Yep.
And the kid, and nobody cared. I was the only one who was like, "Can the kid be this close to a helicopter?"
Wait, it's by the water.
And people would
you
be
could have
like,
blown him into the drink.
Exactly.
Yeah. Were you scared over the bridge?
Oh, yeah, that really bummed me out a lot. But I did. We did 3 takes, and by the third one,
3 takes.
I was enjoying.
Oh, you were flying it by the third one.
Yeah.
Like, give me the stick.
You know what? That's
first one.
That's a cool YouTube video, right?
That is.
That's something different. I like it.
It's funny though because there's a lot of comments on it, and some of them are like, "Fuck this video! I hate this video. This was a waste of my
Every
time."
single video on YouTube has the dude. This sucks. It's a waste. You could videotape Jesus Christ coming back, walking on fucking water, and there will be that guy. Dude, this is such shit.
This is so.
This is why YouTube sucks.
Yeah,
Videos like this,
so fake.
And then they'd be fake. Yeah. It's the same comments.
Yes.
And then there's the, dude, that's so funny, or that this rules, so talented, that's great.
Yeah.
Dude, this is what YouTube, it used to be cool.
There's another kind of another comment that's on every YouTube thing that I have, which is just a literal reaction to what was done.
Yeah.
Like there's a few comments on that one that say like, "Wow, he took that ice cream and got in that helicopter."
Oh, wow.
Like,
He took it, ran.
That seems like a lot of. He didn't need a whole helicopter to get away from that child, did he? Like people that are
taking it literally.
And you're using a child actor, but some of these dummies. This one right here. Oh my God, that was so mean. I hope that was just a joke. And you didn't really just steal ice cream from a little boy making a dramatic escape on a helicopter just for the heck of it, because that would be mean.
You get what it is you get a cross section of society. You get everything. You're not just getting people that get a joke or have a sense of humor or are stuffy business people. It's everything. So you'll get morons that think everything's real.
Yep.
You'll get the people that think everything's fake.
Well,
you get people that think everything's great.
Exactly.
Everything sucks.
Yes, exactly. No, the one that I have, the most innocuous video that I have on there, my dog fighting with a sprinkler, it's been hit 2 million times because
people love animals.
And we wanted
why am I reach?
We want to show it at the virus tour, but we didn't. We can't get a good.
I don't have. I took it with a little digital camera.
Yeah.
So, but there's a bunch of people that are really mad at me because the name of the video is Louis C.K.'s Stupid Dog, and because I call my dog stupid, she's stupid. She's a dog,
of course.
And the video, if you haven't checked it out yet, is Louis' dog kind of chasing after a sprinkler.
She's trying to drink from a high-powered sprinkler.
I like to think that she's trying to eat it. She's trying to eat it.
The velocity of the water is turning her head sideways,
whipping her head
every time
side,
she bites into it,
ripping out teeth.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Well, watch. Then she follows this thing.
She tries. She's like, and then she goes,
barks at it a little.
I'm done with it.
All right,
that's how we want to introduce you at the virus tour, but we don't have a good copy of that.
Well, since I put that one has more comments than anything else, and most of them are negative. People saying you shouldn't call your dog stupid. You're stupid because you didn't give her enough water. That's why she's doing that.
Dogs love things like
and
that.
Other people saying you're wasting water. It's a fucking public park sprinkler near my house.
You got 6,300 comments and 4 honors, by the way. What are the honors for the video there, E-Rock?
Cruel.
Down, right there. No, up.
Asshole. Most fake video. It's not even a real dog, dude.
E-Rock.
It's the dog in the Pirates of the Caribbean that is holding the keys.
This one is on also. It was on Keith Olbermann on.
Oh my God.
It was on television.
Oh really?
I just read. Somebody told me it was.
E-Rock, honors. You've never looked at honors on a video?
Why would he know about honors?
E-Rock, move the arrow to your left.
E-Rock.
All right, now up,
directing
stop,
his mouse
to the right,
higher,
right,
higher,
down,
why,
down to the left.
Oh my God!
Right there, right.
Oh my God! It's like a young retarded child.
I didn't know you could have honors. I don't even know what that is.
Most discussed all-time comedy. You're in 95th place.
Not bad.
Recently featured 66th place. You're big in Poland. Recently featured in Poland. 26th place though. Let's see what Polish videos are beating it right now.
Wow.
All right, here's the Polish.
Probably a person doing the same thing.
Oh boy.
Fuck, that's funny.
The Polish people are watching it going, so that's how you drink from a sprinkler.
Well, you got the joy of shaving beating you. Go to the first
joy
page.
Of shaving.
First page there. Polish videos recently featured in Poland. Wow, I can't speak
You
Polish.
speak Polish? Oh.
Tesla.
Well, you were.
Tesla coil at Duxin 2007.
Tesla.
South Bank juggling. Ararat video. Whatever. I guess this isn't as fun.
Crap.
We were hoping. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
Damn. How many hits, though?
That one over 2 million. It's getting close to 3 now. I think it's like 20. Isn't it 2.4 million now?
Wow.
Oh, you're checking every day, aren't you, Louis?
Oh, yeah.
We do that. We do that.
How many do I have? Put mine. Put my Vista in.
Louis got 2.5.
Damn it. Put my Vista in. How many? How many?
Anthony had a viral video too there, Louis. He's up to
what?
What?
1.7. Son of a
1.7.
bitch.
Good.
What kind of faggot video is that? 1.7.
I know.
1.8 almost. Let's call it 1.8.
It's my Vista when I was loading Vista in on my Dell computer.
The biggest Opie and Anthony video so far on the video.
Oh yeah, and the comments on that one are great because it's like, all right, Mac fanboy, why don't you blow it out your ass, you sissy, with your
PC
Mac,
cunts,
and then it's like, you know, and then the PC people are even like, you know, you can't figure out how to do it. You know, you got to run the test first to see if your computer's compatible, asshole. And I'm like, dude, I know about computers. I did everything.
Yes.
I bought a computer that was a Dell computer that was Vista ready. It said Vista ready, but Vista wasn't ready yet. So they go, when Vista comes out, you load it in, and you're Vista ready. I go to load it in, wouldn't fucking load. No drivers for it. And people going, well, it's not Dell's or Vista's fault, ass. It's your cards, your video cards didn't have the drivers ready for Vista. Jesus. Well, then Vista ain't fucking ready to come out. It was working before Vista, didn't work after. It's Vista's fucking fault, not NVIDIA. You fucker.
Yeah.
I hate that. And they make it sound like, you know, well, he must have a real piece of shit. Dude, I buy and sell your fucking piece of shit computers on a weekly basis. I'm sorry I have to bring my wealth into this.
Calm down. Calm down. Most people were with you.
No, the thing is that people think
assholes.
this is what I've learned from it, because the Catholic one I did got the most negative response because it's very inflammatory.
Well,
but even the one I did one about my father, this whole thing where it's a cartoon.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
It's just a cartoon of how I can do anything in a cartoon, but it mostly becomes about confronting my father. And I get a lot of people saying, you know, you should leave your dad alone. He probably did his best. And like the thing is, I think people's problems is that it's okay to get offended by stuff you see, but because people get to comment, they think they're being offended should matter.
Right.
And it just fucking doesn't.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. If you're offended, nobody has to give a shit that you don't like something.
Yeah.
You can just sit there and not like it and go fuck yourself.
That's why I like that they have comments for people's comments.
Yeah.
Like you can take his comment and then people get ragged on their comments. It's like, good, see? You said fuck you? Now these people are telling you, go fuck yourself on your comment. Who animated that? Because that looked like you.
A great guy. His name is Aaron Augablick. They did a show.
Credits?
He did. No, that's David Trisman for Lucky Louie. But this guy, he does a show called Wonder Chosen on MTV. That's
yeah.
Oh my God,
it's so funny. It's like
here, and then,
I can
and then
fly.
It's me telling my father that I don't appreciate his.
Dude, I got something to do.
I could do everything in a cartoon, you know, because I'm a cartoon character. So he starts doing all these fun things in a cartoon, and then it always ends up him having some awful confrontation thing with his father.
Yeah, stuff that I'm too afraid to have.
Is that worth
in real life?
Is that worth playing audio wise?
Nah,
no, you got to say it.
You need a cartoon. Okay,
The Catholic one's the best one, especially since we're on XM.
I'm going to give you the big plug. This is what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to watch all the Louis C.K. videos on YouTube.
It's
definitely.
Just, if you go to youtube.com and then it's just /Louis C.K., then that's my channel.
Yeah.
It's amazing that it takes like 4 minutes to set up and you have your own channel.
Your own channel. Hey, whatever you want to say.
It has the same bandwidth and strength as like NBC.com. That's why the internet scares the shit out of these people.
Oh, this is fucking.
And all you
TV,
need, need is a little push. You know, some people to catch on to it.
Yep.
And you get huge amounts of hits. People see things more than they see.
Especially if you don't charge money. If you put stuff out there for free, because as soon as I see that I got to pay for something on the internet,
goodbye.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
See ya.
Pay for it.
Sure, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the Catholic video? We got yet?
It's up there.
All right, thanks, Danny. Let's go to Brian. He's got a Q of the D for us today. Brian, what's up?
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Hi, Brian.
Great.
Well, I got a Q of the D. Why do midgets laugh when they run?
Hold on now. Let us get a chance to. Why do midgets laugh when they run because their mothers drank during pregnancy? No.
Let's see.
Hold on.
It's nervous laughter because they know they're going to die because their hearts are too big for their rib cage.
Wait, hold on, Lou. It's a good point. How about this? What was the question?
Oh my God!
Why do they laugh when they're running? They're not laughing. They're crying. But because they're cartoonish, we think they're always jolly.
So either way, it doesn't matter.
Mine was close to Jimmy's. They are crying because they're trotting upon their balls.
Oh my God. Why are midgets?
I think it's the same answer as why do women? Why don't women come? Who cares?
Oh, who cares? Right?
Wait, why
Why
was the midget laughing while he was running?
Yes.
I know, because he didn't realize he was running head on into a mirror, and he was thinking, look at that piece of shit headed towards me.
Look at that subhuman.
Look at that
fucking
short, big-headed shit blob
Look
with
at that
tiny shoes.
God-hated piece of shit.
Look at that thing that should have been aborted running towards me.
Is that it, sir?
Look at that one exception to what Hitler should have not killed.
Look at that no basketball playing motherfucker. Eat pussy standing up, nothing, running towards me.
The poor midget.
Well, let's find out. Brian?
Yeah,
Why do midgets laugh when they run?
because the grass.
We interrupt this program to bring you midget sighting.
I think I got it, though.
I think I did too.
Yeah?
The grass
tickled his balls or his taint or his ass or something.
I wasn't quick enough, huh?
Nah.
Mike in Queens.
Because
I thought he hung up. You did? Oh.
Yeah, it was him.
Who cares?
Mike in Queens, who saw this coming? What do you got there, Mike?
I just saw a midget that looked just like Earl. He was dressed all in black, and just his little fingers dangling out of the sides of his shirt.
Little fingers.
But I mean, he was an Afro-American midget, all
Afro-American.
Afro-American.
Who you, Malcolm X's speechwriter?
Using terminology from the 60s. He was a Negro.
Not offend the midget that you're calling in to say you saw because it's funny that he's deformed.
Yeah.
But I'm not a racist, though.
The fun in these midget sightings is when you tell us what the little fellow was doing.
Well, basically, he was just like trotting down the street with his little legs running.
No midget ever just walks down the street. He's
No, they have to trot to keep up with everybody and keep up with life.
He was running,
keep up with the globe.
He was walking.
You never hear, like, what was that midget doing? Oh, he was on the phone making a real estate deal.
Yeah.
It's never that.
He was washing an elephant with a big broom. Or whatever.
It's always something insignificant that jocularity should ensue after you hear it.
He was dancing with pointy shoes with bells on them.
All right, so you just jump all over Anthony.
That's okay.
Why do you feel like you have to continue talking there, Mike? I never understand
well,
that.
I was just trying to say something, and you guys started to talk.
Oh, we're sorry.
All right, well, obviously you have something important to say, so Mike, what is it? I'm sorry.
I just thought it was funny. It looked a little like Earl's mini-me. That's why I was calling about this midget. Well, I screwed that up. Okay.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we got Louis C.K.'s Catholic Church clip ready to go.
Don't mind me.
Why do you have a clicking?
I have to.
What are you
I ought to turn the thing off.
Turn the sound off on your iPhone.
Just,
what are you clicking away? There's a lot of
clicking
clicking going on.
My girl's still in the hospital, so I have to text occasionally.
Is she listening to the show?
No. They won't allow it.
They won't allow the XM and the
Won't allow it.
Today's the big operation. We didn't
Yes.
we didn't even give the update yesterday.
She's going to have her
this morning.
her gallbladder removed. A gallbladder.
Yeah.
It's one of those parts. You just...
Yeah.
You can take that out.
Get rid of it.
Yeah. Toss it.
Here's
for queers.
Gallbladders are for faggots.
Louis C.K. becoming a YouTube star. Here's his video. Louis C.K. learns about the Catholic Church.
Right. I was raised Catholic till I was about 10, and then I quit because my parents let me. But I was always amazed. I don't really know anything about the Catholic Church. It's an enormous institution.
Louis, you're producing these things, right? Why the big microphone? Is that all you have at home? Why not hide that thing?
God, I didn't even look at that.
Why not hide and make it look a little more natural?
I thought everything was a
prop. The
prop.
camera just happened to pop on, and you have this thing to say. Look at this.
I assumed everything was well thought out, and it was like a reason.
Well, he wants to be Letterman. Look at this. Look at this.
No,
He's got the Letterman mic in front of him.
It's kind of like it was supposed to be a podcast, and I was doing it as a podcast originally.
Okay.
And then it became an HBO pilot presentation that didn't get off the ground.
Right.
And I just didn't trade the microphone for anything that looked.
And you're leaning into the microphone because you're not sure if you're getting good sound out.
You had a clip-on lav or something.
Terrible
broadcast.
No idea what I'm doing.
Hire a buddy to like get one of those boom mics.
A boom mic.
Something.
That would have been awesome.
It really is awful.
Louis is a big star. Right.
It's supposed to look kind of homemade.
Merv Griffin's mic. It should just have some big flowery crap on it.
Yeah.
The one that Jack Parr threw out because it looked old.
Wait, what's your excuse though? It was just like
it was supposed to look kind of homemade.
Okay.
And like it's just me presenting the shit because I put the production value into the clips, into the bits,
right?
And so the tie together stuff, I made it purposefully. I don't have any money for this part,
right?
So.
You should have been holding like a long Gene Rayburn microphone,
one of those old game show ones, like a little booger on the end of a car antenna.
He started radio.
Oh, did he?
No. That's right. I was raised Catholic till I was about 10, and then I quit. Because my parents let me.
I got to hear this.
But I was always amazed. I don't really know anything about the Catholic Church. Mm-hmm. It's an enormous institution, total mystery. So I just went out and found out everything that I could about the Catholic Church and what it's all about. I started here at the Catholic Archdiocese of New York. I just walked in the door and started asking questions. Without much effort, I was given an interview with Father Ike McCready, spokesperson for the Archdiocese. So, what is the Catholic Church? What are you guys all about?
Okay. The Catholic Church is an ancient, worldwide organization dedicated to the constant goal of fucking young boys.
Holy! It's a whole the whole atmosphere in there. It's a priest.
Very real.
You got the guy as the priest. It looks like you are in.
We are in a church.
Oh,
and I'm sitting there like, is he using an actor? I'm not really sure yet.
Yeah, no,
I'm trying to
most
figure it
people don't
out,
know.
and then all of a sudden, whammo.
Kablammy, yeah.
Wow.
Great.
It's
Hold on.
Worldwide organization dedicated to the constant goal of fucking young boys.
Really?
Sure.
Wow.
I thought everybody knew that.
Well, I thought that the point of the church was to worship God, and the boy fucking was just incidental.
No, it's just the other way around. The church is the boy fucking. All the other stuff is just busy work.
Holy shit, are they coming after you with torches and pitchforks?
More or less, yeah.
Busy work.
Great, Louis.
oh, this is funny.
Did our friend Bill O'Donohue get a...
Nobody, he hasn't said
In
anything.
contact
There's
with
been
you?
a couple of Catholic websites that I've found that have... The great thing is
Bill Donahue, right?
that they embed the video. Like this one Catholic website said, this is the worst thing we've ever seen. They embed it.
Oh, yeah.
So you can watch it, and
There
there's
you go.
links to my website, links to my MySpace page.
right.
Like, it's the greatest.
They're advertising for you.
It's awesome.
And it continues.
Okay, so how does it work?
Well, you stick your dick up their ass.
No. I mean, as an organization.
Holy! I love it.
We shot this at a church in New York, which I'm not going to say which one it is. Of course, there's no reason to cause any problems.
Yeah,
and the guy, because they don't care, they don't know what we were shooting. And it wasn't a Catholic church. It was a different kind of church. And the priest was a nice guy, and he kept sticking his head in and going, hey, you need an extra? I'm kind of a ham.
Oh, no,
man.
So you had no idea what was going on in his office?
No idea.
Oh, should have been filming porno.
No
yeah,
idea.
you could have been doing porno in there.
Exactly.
Hey, I could,
No idea. Oh. I mean, as an organization, why do you need a whole church just to do that?
Oh, you see, you can't just go around fucking boys in the street. People get mad. So what we do is we build churches around the world and tell people they gotta come there to pray, give us their money, or they'll go straight to hell. Now that gives us the authority and the gravitas to control their lives. Most importantly, to give us their young boys, so we can educate them, feed them, and ultimately fuck them in the ass and face. And it's tax deductible.
And it's tax deductible.
Fuck him in the ass and face.
And YouTube has no problem with this video?
Apparently not.
Holy
shit!
Not.
Are you
it's not even. It's not even. There's no warning that it's.
We show a lousy like boobie or something, and our whole account gets deleted.
Yep.
Maybe it's because there's a visual thing,
There's
like
nothing,
a breast or something, and you could say whatever the hell you'd like.
Mm-hmm. It's just words.
That is interesting.
It's just words. Nobody
I was very
gets hurt.
surprised to find out that the Catholic Church exists solely for the purpose of boy rape. But as I did some research, I found out that it's true. I contacted the Vatican for verification, and I received this written statement from the Pope himself. We at the Catholic Church fuck boys all day long. That's all we ever do. Signed, the Pope. Father McCready showed me how the Catholic Church is constantly refining their boy fuck techniques.
So what are all these people doing?
This is the only part that
is
is
the situation room. This is where we keep track of all the molesting priests around the world and move them from place to place so they won't get caught.
Let's go.
It's not matching the
Father
video.
Gigan, you are clear to ass rape a male child in Sector 649er. Good day.
This is where you need to see the visuals a little bit, because we found this amazing place that looks like
some kind of situation room.
Yeah, it looks like Dr. Strangelove situation room.
Right,
it's
right.
Very, very perfect.
A lair.
Yes.
Someone's evil lair.
Yes. Lots of computer screens and guys moving pieces around with long sticks.
Is there a reason why you do this? Purity. Purity? Yeah. You see, the boys come to us and they are pure. We fuck the boys and take the purity into ourselves. And the next time we defecate, we create what's called a purity brick.
A purity brick? What do you do with all these bricks?
Well, we bring it to this paper plant, crush them into mulch, and that's how we make Bibles.
So you're telling me that all Catholic Bibles are printed on paper made from the shit of priests who fuck kids in the ass?
That's it in a nutshell, yes.
Wow, that is so interesting.
Well, the Lord moves in mysterious ways.
We went to Staten Island to a real paper plant. Found a real paper processing plant and shot in there. It was like 150 degrees in there.
Oh.
The thing was to do it as real looking as possible.
You're so twisted.
That's great, dude. Very funny.
So are there any boys that you guys have not fucked?
Were you raised Catholic?
Yes.
And were you fucked by a priest when you were a boy?
No, I don't think so. Wait. No, I was. Yeah, I guess I was. Huh.
We're very thorough.
A little tear in my eye right there.
He starts crying.
Let me ask you one more question.
Shoot.
Is it wrong to fuck boys?
Of course not. And if it was wrong, now don't you think God would put a stop to it? I'm just teasing you. There's no God.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, the only thing you're missing is like there's a graphic description of the
a few visuals in there, but
the boys the purity of the boys being fucked is a whole graphic thing. That Aaron Augerblick, again, the same guy who did the other cartoon, did the great narration.
Wow.
Did you hand that into HBO?
I did, yeah.
What did HBO do?
They didn't have HBO's amazing because they don't, They I mean, I can't say a lot about it. It's dead. It's a dead project, but it wasn't because of that. That was not
really
the reason. They were like, they just thought it was too much me. I was in a lot of that.
Too much you?
Yeah, I'm in everything. I'm jumping in a helicopter. I'm doing this. I'm doing all these things. So
isn't that what you're supposed to be if it's your show?
Yeah, but they wanted a little more. I think they got tired of me after Lucky Louie. So
yeah, but couldn't that?
But they didn't.
Couldn't that have been a nice demo though? And then you say, all right, we'll reshoot this with some of my friends.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, also I handed it in a week after Chris Albrecht got canned, so I kind of just got shredded in the mulch of shit.
Wow, man!
It just wasn't meant to be. It was bad timing. But you know, I don't care. The shit's on YouTube. It's fun having it out there. And actually, they told me that they got hate mail from Catholics, even though there's no indication that it's an HBO bit.
Right. They just figured it out.
They just
figured out the connection.
Went to the nearest corporation to me because I'm not working for anybody right now.
Yeah, so
you can't really get me canceled.
So yeah.
Well,
can't get you canceled yourself.
Yeah.
There's an overall panic on the instant feedback. Look, man, it's something Louis C.K. put together for an HBO project that didn't go anywhere.
What's the panic
What can I tell you? They're worried we're going to get fired.
Oh, God, stop. We just aired one of Louis' bits.
So how long before you guys receive a call from the Catholic League? Oh, my God.
Might. See that
better
happening,
start
but
scanning the
we didn't do
FM
anything.
tuner for something else to listen to in traffic. I smell suspension.
Oh, geez, fellas. Calm down.
Holy shit, Louis C.K. is brilliant.
Oh, that's
See?
nice.
That is nice.
I like that that's panic, though.
There's a bit of a panic out there right now.
Little panicky.
That was hilarious, dude.
You can check out Louis C.K.'s videos up on YouTube. All right, we're going to take our break here and continue with some other things. It's Opie and Anthony.
That's great.
Louis C.K. in studio today.
Great.
Checking out some of his YouTube videos. You can go to YouTube, just punch in Louis C.K. and you'll see the one we just played and others. Somebody's asking about the 911 call.
Oh yeah.
What's that one about?
You could play that one if you want. I don't. It's just a 911. It's a bogus 911 call, and it has the graphics where you see the phone in the background and the voice printed out.
Yeah.
And I do both voices, the operator and the.
Oh, so you just all right. You just answered this guy's question. Is that call real?
No, that's me.
How did he do that?
That's so fake.
I mean, I did it into my cell phone, and then I recorded it with a microphone off my speakerphone.
All right. Do we have it to play there, E-Rock? Yep. All right, here we go.
911, what's your emergency?
Help! Oh, God!
Ma'am, what is it?
Oh, Jesus, help!
Calm down, ma'am. I need you to tell me.
Blacks!
What's that, ma'am?
Black people, oh, God!
What is your emergency?
I told you, black people, Jesus, help me!
That's it? Just black people?
Blacks!
Where are the black people, ma'am?
In America! Oh, help me!
Oh, my
Send a car right over.
Send a car right over.
Oh, my God.
That is a lot of you, Lou.
That is a lot of me.
You're playing both parts in that one, too, Lou.
Yes.
Do you have any friends?
No, it's just me by myself.
I think your stuff's gonna get a bit of a buzz. What's the second 911 call?
You know what? It's probably not fun hearing them both.
I just don't want to be surprised with something that will get us fired. Is what I'm getting at. I should have asked you a little bit about that Catholic video ahead of time.
Make it something innocent, like a man whose lima beans were spoiled.
That's right, something like that. The second one's probably just boring after the first one.
All right.
It's sort of the same idea.
Good point. Good point.
There you go.
That means it's real racial.
Yeah.
Or racist, I should say. Racist, right. All right, want to move on to other things?
Certainly.
Other things? We're done with Merv Griffin. He's dead. Who gives a shit?
Give the Griffin family, perhaps.
They certainly do.
I would think them. People he's worked with over the years.
Right.
Perhaps care.
Yeah. There goes their meal bag.
Yeah.
Maury's doing the top 10 most memorable DNA test results. What?
Jesus.
He's got a
compilation
top 10.
of shit.
Those never get old either.
No. Video update.
Well, we got the Vince McMahon thing. We got another wrestler dying. We can bring Sam in here, our wrestling expert, and get into this a little bit.
I would like to ask Sam about the wrestling after maybe a few questions about his personal life.
All right, could
you know, things like maybe eating.
Could you play Sam's entrance music?
Play his music. Maybe he'll come in if he hears it. There it is. Here comes little Sam. Sam, he eats like an 8-year-old.
Right, he eats in his little jammies, right?
Yeah, it's just the food he consumes is the same food little 8-year-olds come up to their mommy and ask for. Nothing like steak or burgers or something like that. It's always got to be something in a neat package, like what are those little sandwich things that you Lunchables.
Yeah, Lunchables.
Like he would eat Lunchables and things like that.
Lou, how old's your kid?
5 is my oldest. 2
5,
and
okay.
5.
All right.
So she gets snacks in a baggie.
Yeah, things like that.
All right.
I can picture him just eating slimy Cheerios all day, like wet from his own spit on his fingers.
And by the way, this is not a bit, it's real.
Right.
We didn't write a list of things for him to say. And he never disappoints. We didn't even ask him.
Amazing.
You would think we would ask him every day and go, oh, you actually had a burger?
Oh, one day it'll be like, yeah, I had a burger.
Yeah,
Fine.
we don't even ask him. We just know this works every time. So with that, Sam, what did you have for dinner last night?
Last night I had fish sticks with onion rings and celery sticks.
Do you have any condiments with the fish sticks? What do you dip them in?
Nothing.
You know ketchup?
Yeah,
ketchup?
No.
You don't like ketchup with your fishies? With your fish?
I just know what I call them.
What about tartar sauce?
Fish bakey? That's what we call that, fish bakey.
Fish bakey.
Fish bakey.
You don't like ketchup with your fish bakey?
Fish bakey.
I could make a smile of ketchup for you.
Oh.
And you could dip it into the smile.
You eat fish bakey.
Fish bakey. I could make a face with the fish bakey, and the smile is ketchup.
And onion rings. What? And, of course,
dessert.
No way!
Right. Sorry.
There's a way we do this.
I was out of line.
And what did you wash it down with?
I had a glass of whole milk.
Of course.
Whole milk.
He has milk with everything. No, not everything. He doesn't drink milk in the morning like everybody else does. He drinks milk at night with these awful meals of his.
Now,
fish and milk.
Onion rings, fish, and
cheese.
Awful.
Fish stickies and whatever. And,
fish bakeys.
Fish bakeys, sorry.
Fish bakey.
And
Fish
milk.
Stickies.
Fish
Stickies. I like that too.
Yeah.
So what did you have for dessert?
What, was that it for dinner though? No like little baby carrots like you like to eat?
Celery sticks.
Celery sticks, just raw celery sticks?
Yeah.
For dinner.
Well,
with your fish bakey.
Fish bakey.
Now, where did the celery sticks come from? Did somebody take real celery and shave it down for you, or did you buy celery sticks like with a picture of Popeye on it?
Yes, he gets the ones in the bag probably, all
Right.
cut up nice for him.
I think my girlfriend cut them up for me.
You don't even know. That's the real answer is he doesn't know where it comes from.
I don't know.
If he was a little more grown up, he'd actually know what the package looked like.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
But he doesn't even know.
Was the milk warm so you could go down for a nap?
No, it's not warm milk.
Oh, okay.
No,
Thought
come on. What do you think he is?
Yeah.
A child?
Come on, he's a man.
Is he?
All right, and what
Showing no evidence of that.
Watch this, Lou. The dessert is the best part. What do you have for dessert?
Last night I had gummy cola bottles.
And I swear, you guys gotta believe us.
I believe every word of it.
Do not ask ahead of time. He never does.
Purity to that.
Wait, can you say that again?
Gummy cola bottles.
Gummy cola bottles. So they're gummy bear flavored stuff. They're shaped like cola bottles. Are they all cola flavored?
Yeah, they're cola flavored.
So it's cola flavored, and they're shaped like little bottles. Do you bite the little lid off first?
Do you pretend to drink out of it?
No, I don't pretend to drink. There's no liquid.
No,
that would be
There's
silly.
no liquid.
There's no liquid. Why would I do that?
But he does bite the top.
Yeah.
off.
Now you're in a
But he's a man.
You're in a serious relationship. Like when you guys want to go out for dinner, there's not many choices.
No.
Do you have to
Where do you go?
You have to use the kids menu at the restaurant, like
no kids
mac
menu.
and cheese and.
Where would you go on a date with Jess?
I don't know, like not quite fast food places, but like an Applebee's or TGI Fridays.
What do you get at Applebee's? What would you get there?
Fingers.
Chicken fingers. What about TGI Fridays?
Know what he gets at Applebee's? Crayons.
Yeah,
So you draw on the table.
and a dinosaur to connect the dots of the dinosaur.
He likes the placemats with the games on them.
That's right. Well, people at the other table whisper and point. Look at
They have been out with Jess and I before on some of our dinner dates.
Yeah.
I mean, we took
Why
him
would that mic work?
to
Why?
Oh, you did?
California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Now, what did you have there?
Was that New Year's Eve?
Was that your
It was date night.
Cheese pizza.
Cheese, just cheese? You don't like other things on your pizza? Oh, no. That's ew.
We can't even, like, Anthony will take us out to lunch every now and then.
Ooh.
And he doesn't know what to get because it's a real restaurant.
Yeah, we go down to like Rue, which is really like good food down there.
Right.
And a lot of us get the chicken, the broiled chicken, which is just amazing. And he doesn't know what to get. Or the burgers, like they got great burgers, steak, whatever.
Nice burgers.
And he's like, you got fish sticks or?
You don't like a burger?
No, I don't eat burgers.
Why?
He needs a processed, contained food.
No, he really only eats like 5 or 6 things.
Mac and cheese.
The guys take you for lunch?
Is your bed in the shape of a race car?
No.
By any chance?
What's the matter?
How do you not like a fucking burger?
I know. It's a burger. Everyone likes a burger.
All right, was that it for your food last night?
Yeah.
Now breakfast.
Now
That's a whole nother story.
Now breakfast, he goes sugar all the way.
Let's see, what did you have for breakfast?
Well, it wasn't that much sugar because this morning was Pepsi.
Pepsi, sugar.
And pizza.
Pepsi and pizza for breakfast. He's one of these guys that the second he was old enough to do what he wanted, he
did that.
He did it.
Wait. What kind of pizza? You guys are missing out.
It was cheese pizza. It was cold.
But was it like just from a pizza joint, or was it like from the frozen?
Elio's?
No. This is from a pizza joint because it was left over in the fridge from Saturday.
Oh, so you
He
just
really
pulled
is
it out.
like some kid his mother shot himself and they found her and him eating out of the fridge. She's been dead for days, and he's just eating himself happy out of the fridge.
That's it.
Last night's pizza and some fish sticks.
You reach an age where you can have cake for breakfast.
Yeah.
You can have an entire cake for
Totally.
breakfast. And you just, like, mostly, normal people don't do it.
Yeah, no.
There's this crossover of maturity that happens
Yeah.
when you finally reach an age and you're like, all right, I can do this.
I can finally eat
But
whatever I
now-
want.
But
And
now
you don't.
I don't want to anymore, or I know
Yeah,
better,
but see,
or I know it's not good.
I have disgusting eating habits.
Do you?
I had the other day. I had one of those cinnamon buns with the jizzy sauce on it. And here's the worst part. I was eating it at the airport that I arrived at.
But
you see, like how
wait,
gross.
Cinnabon?
Yeah, at my arrival airport.
Oh, I got you.
See, when you're at the departure airport, you can kind of justify, I got to eat because I'm about to get on the plane. But I've got my bags already. I'm 15 minutes from my fucking house, and I'm sitting at a table eating a cinnamon.
Let me tell you something, though.
Like making the limo guy wait while I eat a cinnamon.
I'm not even going to get on you for that because there is nothing like the smell of that fucking Cinnabon in an airport.
Yeah.
You're like...
You smell it out.
You become a dog, and you just, where is it? Where? And you know it's just horrible. It's pure sugar.
Yep.
Your head is buzzing when you're done with it.
No.
But it's so good. And you're nauseous after 3 bites.
Yep.
But it's so fucking good.
I don't remember a meal in my life that I've walked away from like, oh, good, that was good.
Yeah.
Every meal of my life is, why the fuck did I just do that to
Why did
myself?
I do that?
Something about those. They only smell good though. Then when you start eating them, they don't.
That's what I'm saying.
There's foods that smell
chore to
much
eat
better
those.
than they taste.
You know what it is? Yeah. It's a ton of sugar and just like this blah, blah
Well, it's
in
also
you.
the grease. It's the grease.
Yeah, the grease. You know what? You'd be better off just chewing it and spitting it out.
Yep.
But, the swallowing, for some reason, I don't know.
Yep.
It's part of the game.
Fills a void.
You ever have those cinnamon minis from Cinnabon? Kenny got those.
Oh, yes.
They're lovely. They're like little bite-sized morsels.
And the sticks. They got the little sticks now, too, that are
might have
just
been
like
them,
that.
But they're not as much as the big frosted one.
They taste good.
Oh, they're beyond words.
It is a taste to die for. And you will.
All just fills the void that God left when he left us alone.
Sweetness.
My arrival airport.
Yeah, that's great. Where you should just grab your bag, leave, and go to a place
I'm
and
putting
get
them down. They're next to me at my knees, my bags.
Everybody would understand getting on a flight and you're hungry.
Yeah, I gotta
That's
grab
classic. Hey,
that's funny.
Sam, what are we doing today? We doing some wrestling updates or what?
Oh, Vince McMahon, yeah. He's had a lot going on in his life.
Oh, he has.
What about the Crush is Dead?
Oh, yeah, Crush is dead.
But who was Crush?
Well, Crush was the third member of Demolition.
Now, I remember Demolition having 2 members.
Axe and Smash.
Axe and Smash.
They
And
were
this
the
is
big
back
get,
in like
right?
the early 90s.
How many were in there? 3?
Well, yeah. Then,
Axe, Smash, and Crush.
Wait a minute. There were 2.
Eventually.
Yeah.
He's gonna explain the third guy
There were
because
2.
no one remembers the third guy.
Axe and Smash and Crush.
Axe and Smash were pretty popular wrestlers back in the day.
Oh, yeah, but eventually when Demolition started waning in popularity, they brought on a third.
Would they think he was going to, like, boost the ratings?
I guess so. Not really.
Oh, wait, it was originally Axe, Smash, and Demolition.
It was just Axe and Smash. That was Demolition.
Yeah,
I'm
their
sorry.
tag team name
And then
was
Crush.
Demolition.
Axe plus Smash equals Demolition.
Thinking he was going to be like Oliver for the Brady Bunch?
Yes,
You
exactly.
bring in a new kid and it's just going to revitalize the whole thing?
Yes.
Well, here's
But instead, it just gives the dad one kid he can fuck without feeling as guilty.
Good morning, I'm Craig Treadway. First, Chris Benoit, now Crush, what cops are saying about the death of former World Tag Team Champion wrestler.
Wait a minute, is the guy really dead or is it another funny thing?
Oh, he's
Are they
dead.
using the Benoit thing to like, let's now say that a bunch of guys are dead. See how that's just for
He's
fun.
dead, all right.
A lot of wrestlers have died lately.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The list is pretty crazy if you if you care to look it up.
Wow.
Here's the story about Crush. It's quick.
And former pro wrestler Brian Crush Adams has died. Authorities say Adams' wife found the WWF star unconscious yesterday in his Tampa, Florida home. Police do not suspect foul play. Adams' death comes less than 2 months after pro wrestler Chris Benoit murdered his wife and son before killing himself. Adams,
this guy sounds
years old.
Crush.
That sounds like an entertainment report.
Yeah, didn't it?
His voice. He's dead. He died.
And another death.
His wife found him. That must be a drag.
He was like the Gummo Marx of Demolition, wasn't he? Like, not really the top billed one.
He was the one who had a girlfriend. The other ones were funny.
Reference of the day
He
right
was
there.
the curly Joe Besser.
Not even Zeppo.
No, not even Zeppo. Fucking Zeppo is ruled compared to Gummo.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta play this again, and then stay there, Sam. We're gonna go back to you. We're gonna go off road for a second. You said it sounds like entertainment report or whatever.
Yeah.
You got to hear this news clip. We played it earlier. We played it yesterday. We can't get enough of this.
Oh, I love this guy.
This reporter is laughing his ass off as he's like reporting this story. That's all.
Okay.
All I'll say. It's Jay Warren out of Nebraska.
A fire crash leaves 3 people dead. Police in Nebraska say a rental truck carrying 2 people lost control, crossed the median, and collided head-on with a semi-truck. Both trucks burst into flames, and witnesses say there were several explosions. Excuse me. The 2 people in the rental truck and the driver of the semi. This is a sad story. Excuse me. Were killed. Crews say they had fires contained in about 10 minutes.
Was he fired immediately? I mean, immediately?
He gave no explanation. He said that he laughed because somebody was holding up pictures of the victims.
I got to hear it again. The pause. That when he goes, the people in the room, You can't say rental truck.
But can't you turn a laugh into a cry to save your job?
No.
There was a point there that he realized.
Must have been fired.
Dude, it was right from the start. You could hear him losing it.
I don't know if you saw, the 2 helicopters that crashed into each other,
yeah.
because those people are fucking idiots.
The newscopters.
The woman, the anchor, I don't know if you could, you could hear the guy dying.
Scream,
you can hear him screaming while she's going, well, we're just going to go back and see what happens.
I know.
And she's icily.
You hear that like,
you hear like, it's like a cartoon screech.
Give me both, Rock.
And she's over it, just being so professional that there's ice in her veins.
Well, we're going to see what happens
We'll
there.
go back and see what happens.
My best friend just died.
Seemed like they might have had a touch of a problem. We'll be back after these words, pay some bills. And
And the guy in the booth is like, nice one, Monica.
Yeah. Good one. Good way to handle it.
Here's the truck guy again. You could hear right from the beginning that?
Yeah, that he's losing it. He's starting to laugh.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the quiver in his voice.
Yeah.
A fire crash leaves 3 people dead. Police in Nebraska say a rental truck carrying 2 people lost control, crossed the median, and collided head-on with a semi-truck. Both trucks burst into flames, and witnesses say there were several explosions. Excuse me.
And he's like, excuse me. Like he gets mad at himself. Excuse me. And then when he's trying to say the rental truck, he goes, and then he can't even deal.
Oh, boy. Tom and Philly, Curly Joe, Dorita, and Joe Besser.
There were 2 Curly Joes, weren't
Sorry,
there?
don't.
Well, there was Curly. There was Curly.
There was Curly, but then there was Curly Joe.
Who was one of the
Joe
Howard
Besser.
brothers.
Yeah.
With Shemp and Mo.
This guy's excited.
And there was Larry Fine.
Thinks he could correct the
And then there was Joe Besser.
And then there was Joe Besser.
And then there was Curly Joe, who was the guy. I'll pinch you.
Yeah,
I'll give you
that's
such
so
a pinch.
hard.
Yeah. That guy.
Didn't he suck?
He was
awful. That was
they
when
all
Mo
sucked
was
except
like.
for fucking Curly. Curly was the only funny one.
Shemp
to
was
me.
hilarious, dude. I love Shemp.
I didn't like Shemp.
Oh,
Mo,
Shemp made me laugh.
Curly.
Shemp, you were a Shemp
I
guy.
preferred him to Curly.
I like
Shemp
Curly.
guy.
Curly was actually had funny lines.
Yeah, Curly did have funny lines.
There was one where they're being proper, at a proper party.
Of course.
And so, what's his name? Mo says, "Oh, Curlington," and Curly says, "Yesington." Like he's making the word "yes" into an aristocrat.
One time
Yesington.
he shot some guy's toupee came off his head and shot it. He goes, "Oh, a tarantula!" And he starts shooting. He goes, "You just put 5 shots into a divot." Mo, I liked Mo, but he was
Mo was
scary.
pretty funny. Yeah.
Mo scared me as a kid.
When I was a kid, I thought he was going to hit me and make me cry.
Yeah, like Mo was the nasty one. And then once they all got old, it was just pathetic to watch them slap each other around. That's when they started bringing on, like, I'll give you such a pinch.
Yes.
Like that guy, and they were all like old Mo, and just don't hurt each other anymore. Stop.
Let's him make...
wrinkled gray hair, yeah. Just
watching some young couple kiss. They just end up becoming the backstory to some fucking... Oh, they're in love.
Hey, they're in love, Mo.
Yeah, exactly.
Curly. Larry. Larry was just there to get hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Larry added nothing line-wise or anything. He was just there for Mo to beat.
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments was, I think it was Mo, it was Shemp did it to somebody. There's somebody who was on a ladder, and like, you know the things that you'll use to, like, say wash a window, like that type of a squeegee?
Yeah.
I forget who it might have been Mo who did it to Shemp, but he's on top of the ladder and Mo's on the ground, and he takes the squeegee and he jams it up into Shemp's face under his nose. And just to see a squeegee jam into somebody's face, it was poetry.
There was some great violence on those.
You can't do violence now.
There was a comedian...
That's the only stuff that's timeless. Violence is timeless.
Violence.
Well, they're taking it out of cartoons. They really have a
yeah.
problem with violence now, too.
There was a comedian in Boston named Mike Donovan, who was just one of the never left Boston, but he was great. And he had a bit about that there should have been one 3-minute episode of the Three Stooges. They're like, they're whatever. They're plumbers. And Mo says, "Give me that pipe," and then he hits Curly with the pipe, and Curly goes down.
He just died.
And then you see Mo on the stand going, "I didn't know it was going to." He had another thing about how the Hogan's Heroes should have been one episode. Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Just Clink and the Gestapo guy are talking, and Hogan goes, "Yeah, but the dancing girls were great." And the Gestapo guy goes, "Clink, have this man shot." And then you just hear in the background.
General Bullcutter? Yes, General Bullcutter. He's coming. Yeah, they'd have Gestapo come there, and Hogan would be swaggering through the POW camp. Hey, how you doing?
I got an idea.
Could you, hang him, and then we'll shoot him, and all of his men. Actually, first shoot his men in front of him.
Yes.
Start with the little French one.
Make him fuck his sister, and then sew them together, and then kill them both. See if he's got something funny to say then. See if he's got a witty comeback.
See if he's going to crack wise or try to pick up my secretary after we lop his friend's hands off.
Make him eat them.
Why, Hogan? Why did you do that?
Back to the truck story.
Oh, yeah.
So when does he lose it? Right away, you're saying?
Yeah.
After the first sentence, you can hear his voice.
He lost it.
A fire crash leaves 3 people dead. Police in Nebraska say a rental truck carrying 2 people lost control, crossed the median, and collided head-on with a semi-truck. Both trucks burst into flames, and witnesses say there were several explosions. Excuse me. The 2 people in the room...
Oh, my God.
The 2 people in the rental truck and the driver of the semi. This is a sad story.
You don't try to finish the story.
No.
You don't continue to pollute their deaths with your
That's why I'm thinking you do that.
Say, I can't do this right now.
You do this. I'm having some problems with my throat. Can I hand this off to Nancy? Or something. And you grab some water and do a spit take.
You don't laugh
when she
through
says
it.
they're dead.
All right, back to Sam.
He laughs through it. Imagine the family might be watching that one.
Well, they don't contact everyone who loves the guy.
Yeah.
They contact his wife, and that's it. So somebody who fucking really cared about the dude in the semi found out by a dude laughing.
Ryder, why is he laughing? That's horrible.
All right, Sam.
Oh,
yeah.
Back to you in wrestling. We're back on the road.
All right.
Vincent McMahon.
Well, yeah.
So we have nothing else on Crush, right?
No, just
he was the third guy because they were trying to spice up.
He had a solo career for a little bit, but it wasn't.
Stop.
You know,
basically, we don't know who.
Didn't really pan out. His face makeup looks a little too much like the Ultimate Warrior, as like half Ultimate Warrior.
Hold on, I got an idea. Would wrestling fan cry over this guy's death?
No, probably not.
If E-Rock isn't crying, then
E-Rock, we got the crying audio for Louis.
Oh, you mean that wrestling
That's
guy?
what I mean. If wrestling fan...
He would cry over this.
Would he cry over this one?
I don't know if he'd cry over
Dude.
I don't know.
He'd have to. He's such a douche.
You've probably seen it.
It's a great video of a wrestling fan in the stands at some local gym. And
he's on wooden pull-out bleachers in a gym.
And there's 4 people around
that
tops. The bleachers aren't even full. And here
and there's some wrestlers there giving interviews.
Yeah.
And he stands up and starts talking, and boy, he's got some stuff to tell them, and he can't quite contain himself.
Are they talking about the wrestler who died here or something?
Well, I think he's emotional because of Owen Hart's death.
Or Eddie Guerrero or something?
I think this was Guerrero.
This was Guerrero, right?
Yeah, yes.
Guerrero.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's like this is the benchmark. Would this wrestling fan cry over Crush's death?
He's a big fat guy. He's fat. He's like wrestling is his life. And hold on, this is a douche chill.
This one?
I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it. I mean, thank you. Thank y'all guys. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Funk, for saying what needed to be said. I don't want to see another one of these.
Well, thank you.
Oh my God! I looked at Louis during that, and I just loved the look of disgust on Louis' face when he was like, "Your brother."
Oh God!
It's like, oh, what is he doing?
Do you know what would be perfect? As he's talking, if out of frame, a shotgun just entered and blasted his head off.
Yes. No, he just made his death unsad. He just made his life dispensable.
Crying wrestling.
It should be like a rule, like if you do something that dumb, you just become branded as murderable.
That's it. Anyone should be able to just wipe him out.
Then you have to be careful how you fucking act. Because if you do something that dumb, then you just get up. It's like registering as a sex offender.
Yeah.
When you move to a new town, it's okay to murder me. You won't go to jail.
Yeah. No one's going to care. No one cares about me.
Useless
in the
cunt I am.
In the old days, you used to be able to make a complete ass of yourself, and it just passed. It was a moment.
Yep.
And maybe a couple of people had still pictures, maybe a grainy piece of audio tape at most. Now that guy is forever.
He's on the Opie and Anthony show.
Gonna be right.
It's huge.
He is forever.
We had him on. And we beat him up.
Yeah.
We beat him up. We beat him up pretty good.
Forever going to be on the internet.
About what happened?
Oh yeah.
You have to, or else you shoot yourself.
Dave from Manhattan, he writes, crying wrestling fan would cry if he found out that Vince McMahon wasn't a millionaire. He would pretty much
saying what needs to be said.
A billionaire, actually.
God.
He would cry at everything. So what are we saying? He wouldn't cry over Crush's death?
He wasn't a legend. He was more of a kitschy.
All right.
Kitschy.
Hey, before I put the old crying CD back
He's like the Louis Soho of wrestling, sort of.
Oh, Louis Soho, old Basset Hound face. He's a good player, though. He's a good little utility player, but his face
hit 240 every year. Did fine.
A nice hot waffle plate against his little fat face.
A little better than I would have been, basically.
Let's put before we put this back in its CD case, we got to play Mike Schmidt because it's out. It's out in here.
Yeah.
Before we put it back in the archive.
The crying audio.
Mike Schmidt retiring.
Some 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio, with two very bad knees and a dream to become a Major League Baseball player.
Oh, boy.
Who's laughing?
I thank God this dream came true.
Those are the two anchors that were watching a runway model, fall down on one of their reports.
Really?
She fell down, and they couldn't stop laughing. They played it over and over again. It was like they were doing a stupid radio show.
Do we have to play that now for Louis?
It's very.
Do you have the models? Yep. All right, we got that one. E-Rock is working really hard.
Sound clip.
I know, but
Tuesday.
Louis hasn't seen a lot of these. You got it? Yep. All right, go ahead.
This is Fashion Week over in Paris. The latest fashions are on the runway for next spring. But
how she falls, too.
Out there today.
She does it twice.
One of the British designers' shows had the difficulty. A model fell down twice. That's her going down once. The young woman wearing that pink skirt and the orange platform shoes never quite recovered after that. There she goes again. That had to hurt. That was uncool. That's embarrassing. This is at least the second time.
Well, you all are just really tickled by that, aren't you? You try walking in those shoes.
First of all, baby, I got enough meat on me that it's all right.
George,
I'm sorry.
Come on. We want to apologize. Hold on.
Where in the world?
Hold on, like it's coming again.
He couldn't.
Where in the world is that?
DC. It's in Washington.
Oh, that's awesome. I love those guys.
What's great about it is the wobble that she does trying to keep herself from falling.
It's like a newborn
It is one of the
fawn.
funniest falls you'll see.
It's great.
Because she really tries hard not to fall down as she wobbles back and forth
I love the fact
uncontrollably.
He knew he was laughing, and he still said, "Hold on, hold on."
Hold on, here it comes again. Look right here.
I apologize, but don't pause it. I got to see
He
this
wasn't
again.
a broadcaster. He was just a fucking guy watching a chick fall.
Fall down and laughing his balls off over it.
By the way, Mike from Minnesota, Louis needs to buy an XM radio. the listeners are sick of us replaying these again.
Sorry, guys. Just for Louis. We got to play for Louis.
You know what's weird? That it happens on the show, though. It's just like what people do out there. You have something cool. You got to share
You
with your
wanna
friends.
show your pals.
And we know a lot of the people listening right now have heard these clips a lot of times, but it's like we get excited that we get to play for Louis for the first time.
No, and I listen to this show, too.
And I
listen all the
it's
time.
just a joke.
I just enjoy hearing him still. I don't know what it is about me. I'm retarded.
Oh, now they're requesting Gay Weatherman. You've seen Gay Weatherman.
No. Gay Weatherman.
maybe I have.
Which
Maybe
one's
I have.
that?
We're never going to get to the Vince thing.
Which one's Gay Weatherman?
With the cockroach?
Oh, yes, I have heard that.
Where he
All right, we can
screams.
finally stop.
What about Angry Katrina Weatherman?
Angry Katrina?
Where he was trying to tell the weather, and he was going on a little too long.
Getting interrupted.
And the anchor woman was trying to cut him off because it was Katrina, and the weatherman freaked out, thinking it was all about them, like it was their day to shine. Man, I'm a weatherman, I'm a meteorologist. This is my day. Keep your other stories away. And he got so into these details about barometric pressure, no one gave a flying fuck about, that the anchor was politely trying to step in there.
Right.
Oof. He didn't appreciate
I
it.
haven't heard that.
You got that one, E?
E to the R.
He's looking for that.
E to the R.
E to the rock.
I go E to the R to the O to the C to the K. It takes a while.
To the
That way.
OC. To the OC.
Fills time to O.
To the
Wait.
OC.
E to the R to the
OC.
OC. Rock.
Coming back with
to
the K.
Yeah.
To the K.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be able to come up with cool little names for themselves with initials and two names for one. I know there's Ope's got one that.
What do I got?
Well, the team.
Team.
The team.
team?
You and your girlfriend.
No, I don't.
Oh, I like that.
No,
That's fantastic.
No, I don't have that.
You do.
That's a team.
He calls them
No.
themselves the team?
I've heard.
No, I don't have that.
I've heard Club Soda Kenny use it a lot.
Yeah.
Well, they combine their names.
They combine their last names
No, we don't.
together, and that's what he calls.
Team that? You mean? Like
Yes.
it's like it's a
Yeah,
racing
yeah,
team?
and
But let's
it's the
just
combination
say-
of their two last names.
They're just lying.
Yeah. It's,
No, not lying. Not at all.
And what will happen is,
Hey, you're an honorary member.
I am. Of course, I'm.
When we went to Detroit.
I'm proud to be an honorary member. I love being a member.
Of what?
Team Hugo.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm a proud member.
Yeah. We know Opie's last name. We won't say Lindsay's, obviously, but it's a combination of the two names. So it comes out Hughes is the first one. And then, so it's Team Hugo. It's like, where would Team Hugo like to eat dinner this evening?
Like it's a Secret Service.
Yeah.
Right.
Team Hugo.
But the best is when we'll say something, and I say we because I'm a member. We'll say,
Honorary member.
I don't know, I still want to be a full-time. Team Hugo moving out.
Right.
And then just start walking.
Right. Team Hugo moving out.
Right.
It's time to go. Look how red Opie is. He's getting a little warm.
Jared from Atlanta writes, hey, why don't you guys show Louis C.K. the one where Kennedy got shot?
That's old. That is a good one to watch.
All right, here's the
Especially enhanced.
Here's the CNN weather guy. He's a bit on the bitchy side.
On edge. It's his day.
He used to be on TV when I would get up in the morning and watch a little TV. I'm
Not
like,
anymore, huh?
I don't know if he is. I haven't checked out CNN in a while. Go.
But the storm was 902 millibars. 902 was the lowest that you had with this storm a couple of hours ago. So it has filled in a little
Could you pause for a second?
Filled in with some air.
No? Yeah.
Dillabars.
You know what it is, too? It's like, this is Katrina.
Yeah.
So they want to show pictures of masses of black people out of their homes and floodwaters.
Yeah.
That's what they want to show. Helicopters pulling people out of roofs.
You want to see the guy that was outside of the Superdome pointing at a corpse in a wheelchair and saying, I wouldn't treat my dog like this.
Right. They want to get right back to that coverage.
Millibars.
So they go to the weather guy, and he's talking like millibars and stuff. And the woman's like, the producer, the director's in her ear going, get off this guy. Let's go back to the action.
Find a way out.
But this guy thinks he's the shit.
People suggested I change the team name to Team Douche Chill. Thanks, guys.
Oh, God. Sorry. Didn't mean that inadvertent kicking your ass under the bus, Hope.
Thank you.
Team Douche.
Team Hugo, you're a queer. Great. Now you know why I was turning red.
Douche Chill.
Right.
Douche Chill?
Yeah. That's the apparent shiver that a woman will get when that cold water goes up into her pussy.
I never heard that before.
She gets a chill. Yeah.
Wow.
A little douche-type chill.
Wow.
Is that a real thing?
I think it's, you could equate it on the male side with what you call a piss shiver.
Piss shiver.
You ever take a piss and that's warm liquid leaving your body?
Right.
So you kind of, as you're pissing, you go like, you get that.
Right.
That's kind of what a douche chill would feel like.
But for women that don't douche, it's just it's a stink shiver because the stink that leaves their
right. They
go. The stink leaves their box.
Women how they have
it's a dry heave.
They're so foul they have to spray foreign liquid into their cunts to make it livable. Could you clean out that garbage?
Or for women that
barge?
don't do it and their husbands don't like it, it's a box kick wince. the wince they give when their husbands kick them in the box.
You know what a cunt is? It's a garbage barge folded over like a fucking Dorito or no, a fucking burrito. That's what it is. It's a folded up barge of garbage with an afro on the end of it.
Pelicans flying around it.
Exactly. That's what a cunt is. It's Staten Island folded up like a piece of pizza.
It is. But you can't even clean it out with a giant magnet because nothing's metal in there, unfortunately.
No, it's all just... It's all fetid.
You don't appreciate the woman. The finer parts of a woman.
They have to fire a fucking, just liquid in there to clean it out.
Gotta fucking spray for wasps just to get near it. You need that long distance Hornet spray.
You fog it first.
After when I don't work on my Mustang for about 6 months in the summer.
And they'll make nests under there.
Yeah, I gotta go
under the hood.
Yep.
Need that long range.
All right, back to the scene, weatherman.
Yeah.
With what is it? The billow...
Dillibars.
Millibars.
Millibars.
It's dildo bars of pressure.
Sam's still standing there with his headphones on. How awkward do you feel? Here's more of the weatherman.
More Dillibars.
It's filled in a little bit, filled in with some air, not as low of pressure. But Camille...
Let me talk, Carol. Translate that for us. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, if you would let me talk. Camille was 908. And so this is actually now not as strong as Camille, but not really as strong as it's been. 908, I'm walking over here because I can have this chart, but it's not in front of me. 908 millibars is 26.81 inches of mercury. This storm got down to 26.61, and right now it's 26.98. Now, if you would go to your home barometer that you have, it's probably a big circle hanging on your wall.
Home barometer?
You go look at that. That is completely off the screen. Rarely would you ever have to have a barometer that would go that low in the northern hemisphere, unless you were obviously trying.
Nobody has a barometer, you fucking gay cunt.
All right, just having fun with you this morning.
Just having fun with you this morning. No, you can't even be honest and just say, look, it's my moment to shine with my mercury. My inches of mercury.
If we're going to go down this road now, we got to go with anchor people that fight.
Oh, I want to hear that one.
We got two really good ones.
But that guy got so flustered after she told him off that he couldn't get anything. I walked over to this chart now, and the millibar inches. This was 28 inches of mercury.
People stutter for a reason.
Yeah,
his heart was racing.
He was fucked. She fucked him over.
He pulled that the ear bit off really hard and said, "If that cunt talks to me again, next time there's a catastrophic hurricane, I want my rights."
Yes.
I'll bet you she cuts
millibars.
his balls off all the time at work, too. Like, fucking, he'll have a Pepsi. It's like, oh, Chad, don't you know Coke is what men drink?
But he thought he had something for real for once.
No one like that city was wiped out so I could show off my community college education.
Yeah, watch me talk about, like, the barometer.
Yeah.
Find your home one. It's probably that round thing on the wall, and then you look around and go, fuck, that's been a barometer all this time?
Dude,
I've been getting to work by, like, 96 inches of mercury.
We had one on a lamp in our living room, and that stupid thing barely moved. It went from here to here.
Did it say fair? Stormy?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you need if you're going to go out and go crabbing.
Right,
if you're
right.
on the deadliest catch, you need a barometer.
Basically, if it went off the charts, you just knew you were fucked. The apocalypse was happening.
Even barometer makers made just funny things on their barometers.
They realized
you put numbers on there. Not fit for man nor beast.
Reading from Whackbag, this will end the whole team thing. Opie, how about you name your team after you and her ages? So you could be Team 15.
You.
All right. We got.
By the way, if you can't find your barometer at home, look in that folded septic tank that your gal calls a twat. It's probably fallen in there.
Caved in septic.
What is your problem with women today, Jimmy?
I love women. I'm saying a vagina that needs to be douched.
One that needs to be douched.
Yeah, I'm saying a stinky.
I thought you were saying
An
that any vagina.
You might want to clarify.
I thought you meant
like,
any vagina.
No, he's talking about an unkempt fucking wild woman pussy.
Of course, then I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, no.
A filthy pussy.
No, that's what in general, I think the word cunt is a weird word for a vagina, because the vagina, a decent one anyway, is like little flower petals. Like you hear a piccolo in your head when you see a vagina.
Yeah. Diddly. Nice flower petals.
And then they say cunt.
Yeah, if I may jump in, then look, think of a pool slide that's been left under a tree, and all that stuff fell on it, and you got to hose it down.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like that as you're just shoving water up that.
Yeah, no, or like a giant vagina that's eating a town, and the National Guard is shooting at it, and it's not helping at all.
Even when you're fucking a healthy looking one, you pull your dick out, it's got like fucking little milk marks around it. You're like, what happened? Is your pussy manic depressed, taking fucking Haldol? It's got like white shit that fucking manic depressives get in their mouths. I get a fucking milk ring on the end of my dick, you slime bucket. Jesus. You're a fucking chicken that's got those slug snots on it. White slug boogies.
God.
Hey, you fucking hose this hole out, please.
We got anchor fights. We should start with.
I love these anchors.
Let's
go at each other. The LA ones.
That's the big get. So let's go with Bill Evans. Weather guy Bill Evans arguing with the anchor while Laurie Stokes just sits there. The anchor. Wait, the anchor and the weather guy go at it over the name of Trump's wife.
Okay,
here it is.
Yeah. Have you seen this? This is the new dress. There's something old, something new, and something that costs about $100,000. Here's a look at the wedding dress made for supermodel Melania Knauss, the future Miss.
Wait, go over that name again, Steve. What was that?
You know what? Why don't you do it, Bill?
No, I'm not the anchor, Steve. Melania,
right? Why don't you go over it? Why don't you do it?
I'm not the anchor.
Well, you know what? Then I'll pipe down over there during the VO, wouldn't you?
What then, Steve?
Go ahead, do it, Bill.
It has 300 feet of satin.
If you're not the anchor, then don't interrupt me.
I wanted to know what
if you're not the anchor, then
go,
don't.
Baby, go. Go.
The gown was designed by John Galliano for Christian Dior. And the bride plans another dress of Vera Wang design after the couple's first dance. The wedding is set for Saturday. Why don't you give it a shot there, Billy?
Hey, I'm just representing the audience.
I heard representing
the audience.
My bad. I'm sorry, Bill.
I'm not looking for an apology, Steve.
I know.
I'm just saying,
sorry.
would you like to take another shot?
No, I wouldn't.
I can't take a shot at it. That's why I do the weather. I don't read that stuff.
Right. It is so cold.
It is cold.
Nice one.
Over here, too.
You fence-mending cunt.
She really is. How many times she had to explain why her mother had a black eye? Oh, Dad fell.
He's okay. It's all right.
Fucking codependent slob. Why don't you just let the two men duke it out? Oh, it's cold out!
And the guy goes, it's cold in here, too.
Exactly. A little honesty, at least, out of the two anchors.
God damn, that back and forth. Why don't you do it, Billy? Hey, Billy.
Well, you want to take another shot at it?
Take another shot, and I'll take a shot at you, you son of a fuck.
We lucked out on that one. We were just rolling tape.
Yeah, we just happened to be rolling tape watching. We used to watch them every morning.
That one didn't make YouTube or anything. That one. That's awesome. A great one. And Bill Evans won that war.
That's great because
Steve is now gone. He's not on that
is he
station
gone?
anymore. Yeah.
They're both kind of right.
Yeah.
They're both sort of right.
Yeah, the weatherman should have kept his fucking mouth shut.
Yeah.
The guy kind of stumbled over some words.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's not this show
Yeah,
where we pick at every little fucking thing anyone does wrong.
Exactly.
And the anchor, I don't know. He should have just shut up, too.
It's good that he stuck up for himself, though. You don't let a guy just...
He did. And then Bill...
He thought he would make the little comment, you want to take another try, and then the anchor would go, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And he went, no, why don't you do it?
Billy? He goes, well, I'll do the weather.
It's not my job.
All right, here we go. Here's the big get. This is from 1994. It's out there in L.A., KABC. This is the two anchors going at it just before they go
live.
Oh, so how did they get... So it was just
obviously some guy that didn't like the anchors and said, you know what?
And it went on the air, or they...
No. Their mics were live, so they're rolling tape wherever. And, and
some engineer smuggled this one out.
And said, fuck, this is too good. Yeah, it's obvious when they go to air.
First segment.
It's done that way all the time.
It frequently is. It frequently is.
Well, then we better talk about it.
Do you hear me complaining about it?
Then we better talk about it.
Tonight I'm complaining because tonight I said,
then we better talk about it because I think you've got a problem. I think we've got a problem, all right? If that's what you think, then we'll talk about it after the show, and we'll talk about it with Roger Bell. Because I'm not going to sit here night after night and put up with this shit. Okay?
Night after night? Night after night?
Well, it looks to me like that's the way it's going to go,
I'll take the ante up a little higher than that, even. You're not only wrong, you're way out of line.
Let me tell you something.
You started it, pal.
You want Harold Green, you might get him.
That's fine with me. Fine
is it really?
me. Good old Harold Green.
Okay. You want to start dealing with shit? Go ahead. That's what you want. You just might get it. You know, you go home and have a couple of shooters, and I don't know what the fuck happens, but when you come back, you're not the same lady.
That's not true.
Some nights it is, Ann.
When news happens, you see it on Channel 7. The #1 station for news and information in Southern California. Now, Paul Moyer, Ann Martin, Johnny Mountain Weather, and Todd Donahoe Sports. This is Eyewitness News Tonight.
3 men dead tonight in an execution-style murder in Los Angeles.
There he goes.
Pros.
Right into it, man. That guy's a professional. You just imagine it's like an old fucking married couple just sitting there.
That was good.
Picking at each other. That was a good one.
That was
he
good
accuses her of drinking.
That's right. And they both keep their cool.
Yeah.
Neither of them stumbles.
No.
Like, she's totally confident. She's like Condoleezza
Way
Rice.
out of line.
Not only, I'll take the ante up.
I'll take the ante up a bit.
Good.
What about the pounding of the table?
Oh,
wow.
He's like pissed.
And I don't know who Harold Green is, but that's awesome.
Boy. You want Harold Green?
Invoking that name.
Oh boy, I don't think you want to be in front of that guy.
The great Harold Green.
Good old Harold Green.
Oh, good old Harold Green.
And then there's a pause where the fight's really over, and then he decides to go.
Yeah.
You go home and you get a couple of shooters in you. And
A couple of shooters in you. Yeah, she's like, fuck this, I need a drink. I picture her looking like Dean Wormer's wife, doing a couple of shooters. Yeah. Fuck it. I have the goddamn senior honors dinner tonight.
Breaking news. We need a breaking news sweeper.
We don't have one.
And Sam's still standing there with his headphones on.
Looking silly.
Waiting to talk again.
You need a Hostess cupcake, a little fruit.
Are your legs getting tired?
No, I'm fine.
Drudge is reporting radio host Don Imus has agreed to settle with CBS for $20 million.
Holy gee.
And a non-disparaging clause, legal sources claim. The move opens the possibility Imus will soon return to the airwaves, possibly on WABC in New York.
Yeah.
Developing.
Wait, let me ask you a question.
Wow, it is on the front page of Drudge right there.
Yep.
Did they owe him $40 or $50 million? Because he got his first year's pay.
They owed him
40
to 50,
million.
Yeah. He got half of it and he gets to move on and make more for somebody else.
Yep.
It's not a bad deal.
Not at all.
$20 million.
$20 million.
He just made $20 million for saying not yet at all.
Yes, he did. $20 million and out of his contract.
If you think about it, you think about it in the end,
$20 million for nothing.
Because that
he would have had re-signing for probably more.
Re-signing for a minimum of $5 a year,
way more than he would have made if nothing happened. Because he would have. Right. He's dwindling now. He's not growing, but now he'll grow.
Well, now it boosted his career. Yeah, he was on the other side of it, absolutely. But now for the next year, people all are going to want to hear what he has to say.
Sure.
Wait, how long do you think he'll have to sit for? Like,
that might be in it.
I'll probably. Well, they've been hinting that he's going to come back in January, so someone already knew that he probably has like a 4 or 5 month no compete.
For that settlement, though, that might be something where they say, look, we'll give you $20 million. You got to sit out. Remember what they did to us?
Dude, he's already sat out, and another 4 or 5 months will take him to January. Because everyone's starting to say he's coming back in January.
But he just signed.
It'll be retroactive to something.
He had just signed. What if they give him that money, but make him sit out for the rest of his contract?
He wouldn't get all the money.
He wouldn't agree?
He wouldn't agree to that. He's like 60-something. He can't wait 5 more years.
No,
he just signed a 5-year deal.
What if it was a year?
Dude, he had a good case, too, man.
Yeah, I know.
He had a really good case. So he had a lot of negotiating power on his side.
That his contract said he had to be controversial.
Had to be warned.
Right.
There were all kinds of things that.
So he said, "No way, I'm going to go for the whole lump." And they said, "All right, how about this? We'll give you half." It looks like it's about half of what they owed him, maybe a little less than half. And maybe said, "Look, instead of sitting out the 5 years, we're going to make you sit out another 4 or 5 months, and then you could go." And because they've been saying January is the winter book. I know this is a little inside for people, but the fall book is really important for everybody.
Let me explain why. See, 26.5 inches of mercury is when the fall book is. If I could let me talk.
Oh, good point.
Bars.
No, because
stupid Chad.
These little things have been surfacing the last few weeks, and everyone's been saying January. So that's probably it. You probably want them sitting another 4 months.
Yep.
Where are we at? Like August, so September. Yeah, another 4 months, 4.5 months.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Would it be funny if he came back and just trashed us and shit-talked us and destroyed us in the ratings?
Yeah. Opie and Anthony, they're hacks. Yeah. I got a lot of cowboy hats with $20 million, baby. Baby.
He's going to have some nice things to say about us when he gets back on.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what I think of that man.
He's an old codger.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have to really compete with him when he comes back because a lot of people are going to be tuning him in. And Sam still stands there. He has nothing to say.
Matters, Sam.
I'll ask you. What do you think of the new? Do you like the direction Vince is going in, or do you not like it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like it.
No one cares.
Here's the clip because some people. This is what Vince had to do. What happened, Sam? Let's get it over with.
Well, last week we found out that Vince there was a paternity suit that Vince has an illegitimate child by somebody, and he doesn't know who the child is, and he doesn't know who the woman is.
That is impossible.
What?
His many discrepancies throughout his lifetime.
Did he fuck Pat Patterson in the Duker?
In the Duker. Dookie.
And we found out last night that he lost his virginity at the age of 12, so it could be anybody.
He said that?
Yes.
But this is all being...
Wait, he lost his virginity at 12?
But this is all being written by WWF writers, isn't it? Isn't this all just horse
No,
shit?
this is real.
Oh, God,
sure it is.
You know what, Dad? You're sick. You're absolutely sick. You're the one who faked your own death, then got slapped with a paternity suit by a woman you don't even know.
Bad acting. It's always been horrible.
She's very good.
Shut up.
See, earlier today I came from the plaintiff's attorney's office.
She did.
And it seems as though your illegitimate
It seems
child,
as though...
my half-brother or sister, is standing around this ring right now.
Was Vince making a face like, I don't believe it?
Is a WWE superstar.
He's a wrestler.
Congratulations.
One of the wrestlers is Vince's son.
We don't know who.
Come here, baby boy. There's going to be a big alliance once they hook up. This is my new family. You can go to hell.
Coco, beware.
Oh
no. Deep, dark secret about to be revealed.
That's right. I got jungle fever.
It's so weird when you see it during the wrestling matches when they play backstage things.
Yeah.
And it's something in an office where some guy, I'm a lawyer from this company. I'm talking loud for no reason. We're in a little office, but I'm handing you these things.
These documents.
Oh, my God. And there's cables around and lights because nobody cleaned the setup.
And the guy's always some wannabe, like someone that's in the organization as a wrestler.
Yeah.
So they're always too big to be what they are.
The suits.
Hi, I'm the eye doctor. I'm here to examine one of the guys, and he's got like pythons.
Yeah, no, it's like porn.
Wow, that guy's porn.
I've got a mask tattooed to my face, but I'm an optometrist.
Which one's my boy? Who do you think it is, Sam?
Yeah.
It could be anyone.
Oh, my God.
Come on, help us out
Now, wait a minute. This is the same fucking gag as the car blew up. They just took the car blew up.
Yeah.
And because remember, it could have been any one of the wrestlers. And so they brought them all out and were like, who blew up Vince?
Right.
And then
to kill Vince.
When Benoit decided to go loco and kill his family and himself, they couldn't do the death angle. So Vince comes back and they come up with a new angle to a mystery that involves all the wrestlers.
But it's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Who is it? Faking his death, being outed by reality of Benoit's death, should destroy the whole thing. But it doesn't matter.
Goes on. Whose mother did I fuck?
It could literally be called
Who did I fuck?
fake wrestling. This is all fake, I swear to God. And they would still...
Whose mommy did I tell? Get on your knees! Get on your hands and knees and bark like a dog! He loves doing that.
We love the over-the-top Vince.
Take off your bra and take it off now!
Right.
I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you.
Who's my baby boy?
And I'm gonna do it bareback. That's right. No rubber.
That's right. My sperm swim.
So you have no idea.
No, well, he said he faked his own death because...
Who looks like Vince?
Yeah, they gotta look like each other, right?
Well...
it's going to be Triple H. And then that makes it even sicker.
Oh, my God, because then this Triple H is married to his daughter.
Right.
Which would make some big incestuous, sick thing.
Well, they're trying to get ratings up in Alabama.
That'd be good. Finally.
He did look long and hard at Mr. Kennedy.
Who the fuck is Mr. Kennedy?
George Kennedy, the actor?
Loved him in those airplane
I pride myself in
movies.
knowing some of these guys, but who the fuck is Mr. Kennedy?
Mr. Kennedy is a big superstar right now.
Is he?
Dr. Kennedy.
He has his wig removed with a shotgun whenever he enters the ring. Or in the kitchen on the way in. They shoot him.
So it's him?
No, I'm saying it could be. It could be The Miz. The Miz was in Detroit. It could be him.
Why didn't we ask him?
The Miz is a big fan of the Opie and Anthony show. He wrote all about the virus tour on his blog.
I read it.
It can't be someone old. We know it's not
He lost his virginity at 12.
And how old is Vince?
He's got to be 60.
You're just stalling. I just got to communicate.
So they're doing this so it could be anybody.
No, I got to communicate. Sorry to stop you in your tracks, but it's coming in. Ask Sam how Mr. Kennedy introduces himself, and supposedly he could do the yell, whatever the yell is.
Well, he just shouts his name.
Well, how?
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
He goes, Mr. Kennedy.
Oh, my God. This guy is not real.
No, he doesn't.
Fuck.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, the mic comes down from the ceiling.
Like an old boxer.
An old school, yeah. He pushes the ring announcer out of the way. He won't let anybody else announce
announces himself.
Yeah.
Wow, that's terrific, Sam.
It gets the crowd moving.
Oh, I bet.
A lot of people are suggesting that Vince's son is the Undertaker. That Vince fucking.
Oh, fuck the dead or something?
They went to the cemetery.
So they made him lose his virginity at 12 so that it could be anybody.
Yes,
and then
there's no one old enough to be like 50 and wrestling. And
well, Ric Flair was standing right behind him right after he said 12, and they said that means it could be anyone. And then Ric Flair was standing right there, but I think Ric Flair is a bit out of the age range.
Maybe to be his son.
Possibility.
Although Ric Flair looks a little bit like this Mr. Kennedy. Mr.
Yeah,
Kennedy
is
looks
that
like
him?
A younger version.
Looks like a young.
Can we hear it?
Is there a relationship there?
No.
Let's see how good of an impression
here's
Sam did.
Let's go.
What a douchebag.
What do you mean?
Douchebag.
Mr. Kennedy is a big superstar.
Mr. Kennedy's a tool.
Wait, there's a retarded character? Eugene?
Yeah, well, Eugene is he's special needs.
Stop it.
There's a retarded wrestler?
He comes out in a superhero outfit.
Come on. All right, find him.
Is
find
that Vince's son, you
wow,
think?
the layers.
He plays Eric Bischoff's nephew. That's how he got the job.
Yeah. But
there's too many...
Oh, too many relations there?
He just does other wrestlers' moves because he's such a big fan. He does. Yeah.
So it's probably the retarded one then.
Does he talk funny?
Yes, he does.
Do we have any of him? Oh, no. I didn't even know what's going on with the
we can check
WWE these days. My God.
I'm going to have to start watching.
What a calamity.
Wow. I got to find out whose son is Vince's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who even needs the wrestling part?
Yeah.
Oh. That's Crime Time there with you.
Crime Time?
And Super Crazy.
Could it be Crime Time?
Yo, all the numbers, baby. Yo, what be the word? What for the word? You want to be the word? What number you want? It's for reading? Yeah, for real. You want a number?
Yeah, give me any number.
Any number?
Because I am super.
He's super.
I am crazy.
He's crazy.
I am super crazy.
He's super crazy. Come on in.
He's got Rich Voss's old haircut.
And mental capacity.
Dinero. Mucho dinero. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
He's Mexican?
He looks like Jay London, doesn't he?
Here you go. Check it out. Every 7 o'clock customer. Come on.
Let me see.
They're taking advantage of this.
That's Crime Time.
Of this young
He's
gentleman.
a retarded Mexican guy with the Mexican flag on his chest.
No, that's Eugene. That's the slow one.
You want to know?
Oh, here he is. Okay.
For the Royal Rumble?
You want to be in the Royal
Okay, Eugene. You got any money, Eugene?
Come on, bro. You got
Come on, Eugene. I know you got money. You got money.
Oh my God.
They're acting retarded because they're talking to a retarded guy?
Yeah.
They had to cast retard, by the way. This guy passed the audition to be retard wrestler.
Oh my God.
Since you special, I got a special number for you.
Yeah.
Bam!
Oh, calm down. I'm number 30. I'm number 30. Yes.
Eugene. 30's not a good number in the Royal Rumble.
No, good number.
No, not in the Royal Rumble. Eugene, you want to be number 1. We can make you number 1.
Yeah,
You want to be number 1? You want to be
number 1.
Oh my God. Why?
It's crazy. It's a really old version of a retarded person, too, that he leaves out. He talks like a caveman. Because retarded people don't talk like that.
No.
Me got good number. They don't talk like that's how they made fun of them in the 40s. Me got good number. No, retarded people, they just talk slow like this. They don't leave words out and talk like a fucking prehistoric human.
Mr. Fish Bakey! Coming in.
Fish Bakey.
Fish Bakey.
That's Grizz Few, I guess. Last names are for dummies. Thank you. From Massachusetts. Let's do line of the day and get the...
So they haven't gotten any crap for having a retarded...
He's special. He's not retarded.
Oh, okay.
You do that shit on the radio, you got special interest groups going nuts. But, Vince could kill wrestlers or whatever the
and
fuck
that's on
wants.
national television. That's all over TV.
Yeah,
like regular family television.
He gets away with murder, literally.
Team Hugo. Hugo.
Hey.
Hugo.
Hey. You had your fun.
It was funny.
We got lines of the day?
Yes, 3 runners.
All right, here's a runner-up. Are you ready, E-Rock?
Yep.
E-Rock had a bad day today.
Oh, yeah.
She's had a bad day since fucking 2004. It's about time you had a good day. Fucking Amish beard, flesh neck.
Here's a...
Yes.
Bill Rizzuto has died.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shock.
The
scooter.
What did he die of?
Old
I like that the Yankees have to confirm it like he's their property.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's not the Rizzuto family.
Confirmed by the Yankees.
It's just another move by the Yankees this year. Before the trade deadline.
They're going to use his
They
prostate.
decided to let him die so they can bring in Whitey Ford as a consultant.
His prostate's going to be used as the fucking pitching rosin. You know how he died? A fucking mule kicked him through the front window of the money store.
The money store.
That's right. We have money here. And a little mule just put his foot right in his chin.
Holy cow, I don't think I'm going to make it.
Poor Phil Rizzuto. He was a good announcer.
What, too soon? 2 seconds?
He was walking out the front door, and Fate said, "Stop right there!" And he grabbed his chest.
And stopped.
That's right. Fell face first. I hope Cora was watching, too. His wife that he always talked about, his stupid old man glasses fell off. The scooter can eat my ass.
The scooter.
I used to love the scooter.
Yeah.
His awful stories.
They were
The
great.
Yankees would be losing 14-1, and he'd be talking about his nephew, and you wanted to slice all their throats. Shut your fucking doddering mouth. We're getting killed.
He would sneak out to beat traffic.
Of course he would.
Those stories came out.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
He didn't want to get stuck in that Yankee Stadium traffic,
So he would sneak out
He
of
would
the-
sneak out with an out or two to go.
Frank Messer had to change his diapers. He was lying. He didn't get out of traffic. Bill White and Frank Messer, he would smell like shit. He would duty in his pants. They'd be like, could you get this fucking crypt keeper out of here? Put him on the fucking Van Wyck and then shit his pants in his car.
Bill White was good too.
I love Bill White. I love
Mercer.
Bobby Mercer was after, but Bill White.
But he was a good one too.
When I was a boy, it was Messer, Bill White, and Phil Rizzuto.
Yeah,
the Scooter.
They all work together.
Yeah, Frank Messer, Bobby Mercer.
Okay. Here's a runner-up line of the day. World's oldest woman died. And, this happens. Whatever.
The world's oldest vagina is in the ground now.
Wow. Basically. I didn't even think of that.
Louie! New angle. That was a very good angle.
Just buried now. Just sitting there somewhere.
That's the
6
old
feet
vagina.
under.
Louis C.K., the YouTube star.
YouTube.
Oh. Your phone. Everyone's got such weird...
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
Yes.
Let's see what Polish videos are beating it right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, here's the Polish...
Probably a person doing the same thing.
Oh, boy.
That was great.
That was very good. And we're not explaining. Listen to the replay. Here's another runner-up line of the day.
He was like the Gummo Marx of Demolition, wasn't he? Like, not really the top billed one.
He was the one who had a girlfriend. The other ones were funny.
Reference of the day
he was
there.
The curly Joe Besser.
Not even Zeppo.
No, not even Zeppo. Fucking Zeppo is ruled compared to Gummo.
Yeah. Hey, we got
Gummo. I like how they just end. We're all staring at our phones. Maybe we
Everybody's checking PDAs.
It's like the clip is playing and we're just all staring at our various phones and PDAs. And
it's time to go. Here's your line of the day.
The fuck out of here.